gamers? I've once again returned, and like I said before, when we do streams nowadays, I want them to have something special added into them. There needs to be some sort of reason to stream and to participate with you guys in doing something. And of course, this is one of those days. We're here on Call of Duty Mobile watching some of the greatest up-and-coming talents in the game. Now, this is actually a Creator Club Invitational. If you have no idea what the Creator Club is, basically, the people who handle everything to do with content creation behind the scenes, when it comes from YouTubers, TikTokers, Facebook creators, Trovo streamers, any social media platform at all, they wanted to invite some of the people that they have got to join the Creator Club. And basically, it's a place that celebrates up-and-coming creators and gives them assets to become better and better equipped to make the best content possible. It's basically a community of creators working together to try and make something of themselves, which is something that I would have loved back when I first started out content creation. For me, particularly, it was very hard to find friends that were doing similar stuff to you, and it was kind of weird to like reach out to people like, hey man, we make the same videos, like, hey, you want to hop on a call? Whereas this is like a community, and you're going to be able to see some of the creators within the Creator Club today. Currently, it's only on a beta for North America and Mexico, and that's where these creators are from. And then if things go good, the plan is to open it up to like a worldwide Creator Club. And if you want to create content out there on Call of Duty on mobile, Call of Duty Mobile specifically currently, you will probably get invited to this. I'm not sure if I can talk too much about specifics, but I will tell you that there's 3 levels of it currently. There's level 1, which is elite, level 2, which is master, and level 3, which is legendary. Kind of like the rank system in COD Mobile in general. It goes up in similar tiers. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. I know I am. And I love this little graphic at the bottom right, you know, Creator Club, they have a cool logo for it. You can see it's actually like a professional thing. Like they are taking, they're taking in creators. They're trying to give them like a warm home to foster their content through. And you may have seen some creators that maybe get like some skins for free. They might get a mythic skin or like a legendary lucky draw skin for free. That's all done through this program. Like if you're a creator and they love what you do and they think that you have potential, they're gonna, I wouldn't say it's a sponsor, but they'll give you stuff. They'll help you out if you want any assets, any graphics, at all. You can go into the Creator Club and ask for it. But yeah, this was to basically celebrate season 10 with the Creator Club. It's a battle royale tournament, and there's $10,000 on the line. First place gets $3,000 of the $10,000. I believe there's gonna be 4 games, 2 on isolated and 2 on blackout. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Water. I do have water right here, ladies and gentlemen. Cezad, are you in the chat? How many days in a row has it been since you first said about water? I feel like we're verging 900. I'm just letting you know, I see them. I know I don't reply on Twitter, but I don't want to reply because I want it to be all you saying it. I want it to all be you. I'm waiting for 1,000, bro. I'm waiting for 1,000. But yeah, I won't be able to answer any questions about any other games during this stream. It will strictly just be about Call of Duty Mobile and the Creator Club. Names to look out for for this particular event. The 2 that I think, well, the one that I think has the best chance of winning is probably going to be Splinter. Now, if you've been following me for a while, or you've been subscribed for a while, don't be fooled by the fact he's only reached Legendary once in multiplayer. He's actually a BR professional. And around 2 years ago, in the first anniversary event, he was actually on my team, and we won the first ever anniversary event, which was held on Alcatraz. It was like a kill race. It was me, him, Sun, and Narco, and I believe he was right beside me in the kills. It was him and Sun were right beside me when it came to kills in order to get us the win. So he's a very, very good player, chat, and he's personally my pick to win this entire thing. But yeah, like I said, this is like an incubator program. It's like a beta, and in my opinion, it's a really cool thing that they have done, and I haven't seen any other game do it before at all. But yeah, some of the goals that they have is to celebrate content creators, like community building, stuff like that, and then to champion players from all backgrounds. They're hoping to open up worldwide so that they can take people in from every single country, because, you know, Call of Duty is pretty inclusive when it comes to stuff like that. They want as many people in as possible. It's pretty much, they've been like that way since the start. Obviously, I've been with the Call of Duty brand for over a decade now, playing their games, and it's always been that way. They've been super inclusive. And they want creators to aspire to be maybe like a partner or an ambassador. You guys know I'm a Call of Duty mobile ambassador. It goes creator club, partner, ambassador, and then in the creator club there's tiers like elite, master, and legendary, like I was saying. But yeah, if you guys see any names in here that you know, feel free to say it in the chat. $10,000 in the line, 4 games, 2 different maps. It's gonna be good, bruv. I see some people saying about Wara. I think Wara's pretty freaking good too. I think Wara's pretty freaking good. I believe Wara is from Mexico, right? I think he's one of our best Mexican creators. Oh my god, is Radley actually here? Oh, it actually is Radley. I didn't know if he was gonna make it, chat. This guy's insane. This guy is so sweaty, bro. Chat, I'll tell you this, right? There was a previous thing, before we get into the games or whatever, before we start up, there was a previous like event or whatever, and I wasn't really playing that much at the time, and COD Mobile came to me and they were like, hey, do you want to play in this event? It's like a tournament, well, you know, you're not from North America, but we'd like you to play in like the North American side or whatever. And I was like, I'm not really playing right now. Like, it was like midsummer or whatever, and I was going out exploring, like kind of like going around Ireland or whatever, and I was like, nah, I'm okay. And it turned out Bobby took it. So Bobby Plays took this like event or whatever, and then 2 weeks down the line it came out like what was happening, and it was like NA versus Mexico, Radley versus Bobby, and I was like, thank God I did not take that. Thank God. I sat and watched it and I was like, oh my God, Bobby doesn't know what he's got himself into, dude. Basically, Radley is like one of the biggest battle royale streamers on Facebook. Like I said earlier with the Creator Club, they like to take people from all sides of like any social media. It doesn't matter what social media you're on. If they see you providing content for the community, they want to bring you in. And of course, Radley's a big Facebook streamer, so he was straight in there. And when I seen him play against Bobby, I was like, he has no idea who Radley is. Like, Bobby has no clue, because Bobby doesn't use Facebook like that. I'll come on Facebook and see everyone here and there, and like, I'll know the scene. But Bobby had no idea who he was playing against, so I knew from the start, like, it was chalked. It was chalked. Bobby took the bullet for me, chat. Bobby took the bullet for me, respectfully. Oh, thank God I didn't need to play that. Oh, dear. But I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's here. We're waiting for the last couple of people to join, and then we'll start it up. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys everyone who should be here in just a second. There was a couple of last-minute people who wanted to join in, and they didn't know if they were going to make it or what, or anything. But they're actually here now, so I'll go ahead and show you that really quick. This should be it. There you are up on the screen. This should be everyone that is participating today. As you can see, there's a lot of big names. Daniil Gaming is a big streamer. I believe he streams on Trovo. I used to scrim against him a little bit. I did it for a couple days. And it was either we were scrimming with each other, or we just happened to go up against each other in ranked a lot when I was playing on the North American server. Obviously, we got Zara in here. If some of you guys know who Zara is, he's cracked. If that's the Zara I know. It might not be the Zara that I know. I know Zara, though. Mod 6 is actually, listen chat, Mod 6, as far as the term goes, Mod 6 is like a fully bred Sigma, bro. Like, he's an alpha. Anytime I see Mod 6 on Twitter, he's always spitting game about how to live your life and how to do things and how you should view things. I love seeing Mod 6 on Twitter. He's one of the best people on there for sure. B-Nates Gamer has been with COD Mobile from the start. I've known of that guy since the beta of the game's release. That was way back. Way back. 3 or so years now, he's been with it. Weath, you can see over on the 4th row. Listen chat. A couple of the spots that you may have seen on my TikTok or YouTube channel shorts will have been from Weath. And we usually put it in the bottom, like creator credit Weath. Because he finds all of these crazy spots like cross map nades, wall bangs, tomahawks across the map. Like, he knows all of that stuff. But yeah, right now, I want you guys to go ahead and put down who you think is going to win this entire thing in the chat right now. Personally, dude, it's between Radley and Splinter. Dude, listen, Radley's actually goated though, chat. Like, he's really freaking good. Like, really, really good. I don't know, Brisket. Oh, I don't know, Brisket. I want to see what you guys have to say about it, though. I want to see what you guys think. Are you on the same, like, wavelength as me when it comes to Radley and Splinter? Or do you guys think somebody else is going to win? Come on, be honest. Listen, I see Spaces there, chat. I know Space is a great multiplayer player. And oh, actually, Space used to compete against me in a previous title. He used to compete against me back in the day. But I'm not sure how good he is at BR right now, though. I'm not sure, though. Type your votes in the chat, Brisket. All right, we're back again. A lot of people saying Radley. I would agree with that. Wara as well. I would agree. All right, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and get the pricing up on your screen really quick so that you can see how the $10,000 are split before we hop into our first game. And you can see who gets the majority of the money, which is obviously going to be the first place player. Total prize pool. It's not $10, by the way. It's $10,000. So first place gets 3,000, second place gets 2,000, third place gets 1,500, fourth place gets 1,000 total. I think top 4 spots, that's a good, you know, you're in a good section. You're getting money out of that. Top 10, like from 5th to 10th, they all kind of get the same amount of money. They all get $500, well, until 8th. They all get $500, and then once you get to 9th and 10th place, you get $250. So the pricing's actually split pretty well. And usually in my tournaments, I like to give the first place maybe like 5,000 or whatever, but this is a good split. So all the creators get some money out of it, and obviously since they're in the creator club, they'll be able to use it to make better content for Call of Duty Mobile in general. But yeah, my vote, yeah, $10 cash, guys. $10 total, guys. Sheesh, no, brisket. All right, we're waiting for one more player to join, and then we will start up the first game. BDS Gamer for me. BDS Gamer is cracked. I will say that I've seen him talk. Actually, I'm not even going to bring up any past trap bro, on Twitter. He's really good, though. BDS Gamer is always really good at shooter games. He has been for like the last 5-6 years, I would say. He's been in the scene. Anyone else that I can tell straight off the bat that's really good at battle royales? No, I think I got it down with Radley and Splinter. I think, yeah, those are my 2 bets for sure. There's a couple of Jake YTs in the chat. Really? You guys think Jake is gonna win? You guys think he's got it in the bag? My COD Mobile just crashed. Interesting. You guys may have seen another game right there. Mr. Streams Ferg, what's up, Ferg Diddley? Welcome back, dude. Nice name, by the way. Coffee? Okay. All right. There's a couple. People are saying different names. I thought the majority of people would say the same people, but yeah, you guys are definitely saying different names than what I had expected. Hi, chat. In brackets with Riz. Close brackets. Oh my god. I can't believe this is coming over to the mobile scene, guys. I have no Riz, by the way. I have 0 Riz whatsoever. Madman, if you're in the chat, I'll probably need another invite. I don't think... Oh, it actually joined me straight back. Fair enough. That's good. Join me straight back into the thing. Network era. Oof. BDS Gamer will win. Promise I predict it. I don't know. I do think he's really good, and he has been there for a while. Also, chat, I want to just talk about it before we start off the game. We'll start whenever we're ready. Madman, go ahead for me. As soon as like everyone's ready and they're in, you can just start it straight away. But the rules basically are that it's solos, of course. 2 isolated, 2 blackout in terms of maps, so 4 maps total. Turning off majority of the vehicles, if not all of the vehicles. You're not allowed to use pumped as a class. Goliath suit has been banned, so no Goliaths running around. Goliath is super annoying if it's like a lesser amount of players. See, if it was 100, I would say Goliaths are allowed because loads of people can shoot at it at the same time. But considering that it's only 32 players, it's kind of like, let's not use a Goliath. Let's leave that out. It's going to be tougher to shoot them down. There's going to be 5 Goliaths in the map, and then a Goliath is going to win every time. If you don't get in a Goliath, you're not going to win the game. So we took those out. And majority of emotes and sprays are banned because some of them give you like a little strategic advantage. Every kill is 5 points. Every single kill. I'm going to go ahead and get... It's going to be actual BR. Yeah, pretty much, Brisker. Pretty much, JC. JC, why are you not in this? I don't see your name in this. Why are you not here? You're from America, right? Surely you're from America. You're NA. Anyway, back to the point system. First place gets 40 points. Second place gets 32. Third is 28. Fourth is 24. Fifth is 22. And sixth is 20. After that, it all goes down in 2 points after every placement. Basically, if you get first, you're getting 8 kills. So a first place win is equivalent to 8 kills, which a first place win is a lot, because in order to get 8 kills, you're going to need to kill almost a third of the lobby. Almost a third. Basically a quarter of the lobby you're going to need to kill. So yeah, 5 points per kill and 40 points per win. I don't know about that. See, I haven't seen Topher play. Somebody in the chat said Topher. I haven't seen him play. I'm currently waiting, chat. If it was my decision, I would have started up this first game and we would have went in straight away. But we're just waiting currently. I remember when I killed you in a private match. Proudest moment of my COD career and life. Okay, Ferg Sidley. I don't know if that should be your proudest moment of your life, dude. I don't know. Ferg says you have to bet on ladies. After all, you're a simp. All right. Okay. If I have to bet on ladies, why does this guy look so good? Yeah. Why does he? Chat, this guy's kind of stunting on me, man. He's kind of stunning on me, bro. Thanks for the 12 euros, Applejuice. I appreciate it, Brisket. Steph, I don't want to give you my vote because I've seen you die too many times. That's such a bad thing to say. I love you, Steph. I love you. What is this one? Lilo Dali. She has been 14 times. This Steph's also 14 times though. Edney plays. How many times? Nope. I'm thinking I gotta go with Lilo for girls. Actually, no, I go with TT girl. I was actually, when I was in London, one of the like people who coordinate everything to do with like Critter Club and stuff said to me about TT girl, so I'm actually gonna go with her. I'm gonna go with her for sure. F for Steph, I agree. What's up, Splinter? Are you ready, Splinter? Are you ready though? Splinter, I put some chips on your table, man. I said either you or Radley are gonna win. That's my guess. That's my guess for it. Can I check Splinter's stats? Is there like stats? I feel like his stats in this must be insane. 30% accuracy. Yep. Okay. Well, chat there. Well, okay. 142,000 battle royale kills? That's only for BR. He's got 142,000 kills. Wow. Chat, I have nowhere, like, bro. Should we just compare and contrast how little BR kills I have right now? I have none. Yeah, I have 22,000. Oh my god. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. Daniil has joined. He's obviously a great multiplayer player. He's really cracked, yeah. Oh my god, 358,000 kills total on multiplayer. What about BR? Okay, he has very few kills in BR, so it's not looking good for him, bruv. Let me see Radley. Is this his main account that he's only played on this one before? Okay, yeah, 166,000 kills on BR only. Almost 16,000 matches. Oh, chat. I got a foot cramp, broski. Ah. Oh, listen, waiting around, broski. Oh, brother. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was put in my place by that guy's kills, by Radley's kills. There's too many of them. I love these BR tournaments you host. Keep it up, Rossi. Thanks very much, Lammy. There'll be more in the future as well, and also more on a other COD title soon as well, hosted by me. For sure. I'm at 40k plus in BR kills. Nice, dude. Stoner. Awesome, brisket. I know, 166,000. That is insane. That is absurd how many kills he has. He definitely has the most in the lobby. There's no way. I would say Beanies Gamer has probably like 1,000 on BR. 3,000. Okay, so he tripled what I expected. He's definitely more of a multiplayer. Well, obviously a multiplayer player. Okay, Molita. Oh, she's a big heavy BR. Oh, I can't check her stuff. She doesn't let me check it. Hey, Apollo, what's up, dude? 12 months, a whole year? A whole year? What the heck? What's going on? Yeah, I like hosting them just as much as you like watching them, Lammy. I would say. Chat, I have to wait. I'm not sure what it is. We're just waiting for their, the Activision people to join. I'm not sure why they want to join, or I think maybe they want some like spectator POV footage, stuff like that. I'm assuming that's what they're looking for, so they can like promote the creators in it in the creator club. Do you watch football? I do watch football, yeah. I believe Portugal are playing right now against Korea, right? 3 years for you personally, Timpo? Wow, so since the start of COD Mobile, right? When are we hosting a viewers-only tournament? Viewers-only tournaments would just be too hard to host. It would just be too hard to host, dude. If there's like a big sponsor for it, maybe I would do it, but it just like I would need a lot of people in a team to like organize viewers, and then people would say like, oh, you picked this person over that person, why'd you not do this or that, and blah blah blah. It would just take a very, very long time. The effort would be sizable, and we would need a massive team for that, and then people would complain about it anyway regardless. Very looking thick. Sheesh, bro, you can't even see me though. Will there be Alcatraz? It is only Blackout and Isolated. Oh. Brian Caballero? Thanks for the $5, dude. I appreciate it. Hey, Ferg, I love your videos. Thank you very much, Brian. I love you too, man. Franklin, love you, mister. Love you too, Franklin. I hope you're having a good day, bro. I can't believe that we've been playing COD Mobile for over 3 years. That would be a good tournament. Mobile versus tablet would be a really good tournament, Savage. That would be a super good tournament. Oh, Trusty Panda's in. How many kills does he have in VR? He's not in this tournament, by the way, chat. He's going to go into spectator mode. Only 562? Is that it? Is that it, Trusty Panda? Is that it, though? 13% accurate. Oh, my. This guy stinks, chat. I know he's watching, bro. He's like, why are you saying this about me, bro? Look, Fergie channel when? Very soon, very soon. The shorts channel will turn into that. Will turn into that for sure. We got a shit message around town. Alright, message him. Madnan, open the spectator slot for Trusty Panda. Ferg Alcantara, please? I think you mean Alcatraz, right? Alcantara is a type of fabric that is commonly used in cars. Well, I know that because, bro, I'm into cars. You guys already know that. Love from Pakistan. Much love, Najad. Appreciate it, brisket. For Panda, don't worry, chat. I know Panda. I know Panda. Password, I can't give you it, man. Start more tourneys. There will be a lot more tournaments. Well, to be honest, I've hosted quite a few tournaments in the past. I really want to start this, chat. I can't emphasize enough how much I want to get into the action and see these creators battle out against each other. Like, trust me, dude. Especially because I know them. See, it would be different, chat, if I didn't know anyone in the creator club. But when the creator club was being formed, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm sure they'll be okay with it. They came to me with some people, like, to check out and ask, like, what do you think about this person? What do you think about that person? Do you have an opinion on this? How did this person treat you? Do you like this person? Are they like a good representation of COD Mobile? So I know these people. Like I've been in the scene, chat. When it comes to like content creators and stuff, I know the majority of people in this. All right. Here's B-Nits. Hello, B-Nits. Okay, finally we got into our first game. Fantastic. Mod 6 is over here. We got Splinter as well. I Grown, Will Shoot, Space. TT Girl was the girl that was mentioned to me before that I didn't actually know when I was in London. What the heck? When I was in London, I was told about her, and I looked her up, and she's great too. On Facebook, by the way, in case you want to check her out. Waith, my personal favorite in terms of content right now is this guy right here. He makes really, I'm telling you, man. See, when it comes to like knowing spots, intricate angles, and like holding specific areas of the map, Waith is your go-to guy for that. This guy right here, bro. I think I'm saying his name right. I haven't actually spoke to him. I just watch him. I watch him all the time. I actually watch him on TikTok. That's how I find him. I find him on TikTok. He came up on my For You page, and I was like, sheesh, he makes bangers. And then I kind of stole some of them. But I give him credit. I always give them credit if I steal something from them. I'll always give him a little bit of credit. You know what I'm saying? All right, chat. Game number 1 of 4. We are playing an isolated. The flight path is atrocious for a battle royale game. I must say so. I'm hoping to see some people land Sanitarium. I personally think that the me and man Splinter might land here, and also Radley might land here. So if they both land, it's going to be a good fight to start off the game. I think it'll be slower off the bat than what we're used to in these kind of tournaments, simply because there is a lower amount of players. However, that means that each kill actually counts as more. Each kill is much more detrimental, or it will increase their odds of winning. Okay, let's see where everyone's going. Splinter is actually going to Black Market, I believe. Yep, so nobody went Sanitarium. Oh, it's Trusty Panda. He's actually not. Listen, actually, maybe he is playing in this. Maybe he wants to play in this, does he? Okay, Trusty Panda's actually playing. Chat, you would find this a lot more funny if you knew who this was, dude. But I'll give you the rundown. Oh, Space got a kill straight away. What? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Space already packing people up. Where did he go, though, to get that kill? But yeah, basically, Trusty Panda is part of, like, people that coordinate the Creator Club, and I met him. I think it's him. I met him in London. All right, let's see where this happened. It happened in Standoff. Okay, so a kill straight off the bat. For young Space, he is now the leader of the entire tournament with 5 points on the board total. Great job from him. And me and Space used to be competitors back in a previous title. I'm not going to name the title because obviously this is about COD Mobile here today. But we were pro players against each other for the North American region, even though I was from EU. The game that it was actually is closed down now, so you can probably tell which game it was. But it was great back in the day, and then me and him both ended up moving to Call of Duty Mobile as it released. I'm not sure if he played the beta. I don't remember scrimming against him or trying to get better against him all the way back then. But yeah, he's been one of the best players since, I would say, around a year and a half ago. He's been up at the top of the game. Splinter able to pick up a kill right there on Caffey. Let's see who's beside each other. So we've got a lot of people over on farm. Okay, she's beside Space. Topher's here. Where's Jack? A lot of people seem to think that Jack was going to clutch up in this. Let me see on the free cam. Oh, he's actually using the ferg skin. W though, chat. Isn't that a W though? Jake on top. All right, let's keep it moving. We'll switch on to somebody else, see if there's any fights going around. This person has decided to leave farm, which is understandable. Daniel's playing a little bit more passively. Topher's actually shooting at somebody. He was able to kill Trusty Panda. Oh no, not Panda. I want to see Weak though. Okay, he's also just running around aimlessly currently. Is there anyone around Zara?
The safe zone is collapsing.
Nope. They currently have the entirety of Sakura by themselves. That's good for them. Let me look for Founder. Founder is actually, I believe, the owner of the COD Mobile subreddit. Along with many other Reddits. Yep, he spotted him. Neutral Warrior spotted Finder right there. Taking a couple of shots. Radley's able to pick up a kill on Wyatt. That means he's got 5 points on the board so far. Finder is actually opting to just stand out in the open and really just take damage for no reason. At least he's popping the kinetic, so he'll get back up onto full HP, which is great. I mean, he can take as much damage as he wanted. Neutral's probably going to think that he's weak now, but he's not pushing out, which is good. It allowed Finder to get that kinetic off. I don't think they're going to fight, to be honest. Finder seems a little bit, I would say, apprehensive, almost scared when it comes to taking this fight, but Beanates Gamer is also around farm along with Radley. Radley, where are you?
Airdrop incoming.
Radley, let me watch you. I want to see what's going on here with you. Happy Radley has now made himself known in the farm area. Finder and Neutral up on top. Steph is actually rotating around Finder right now. She's probably going to end up getting the pick onto that player. Beanates Gamer's camping in the windmill. Yeah, Steph is right behind them here. Gonna go onto her. Neutral. Finder is still here. Where did he move? He moved up the hill, so Raider is right. Or not Raider, sorry. Steph is right beside Finder and Neutral Warrior. This is gonna give Radley some info, and he's gonna come up from behind of Steph and probably take him out. Beanates Gamer, I think, has started. Yep, Beanates Gamer's came out of the windmill, and he's decided he wants some of the action. He wants 5 points at least for this game. A rewind comes in from Radley. He's looking around for where Beanates Gamer is shooting him from. He's finally locked onto Beanates Gamer. Shots are going down from both players. Radley's not going to be able to hit Beanates Gamer even once. Beanates Gamer is going to be able to hit him quite a significant amount here. Radley able to get the armor plate off in time. Now, looking around for Beanates. I don't think Beanates understands how good Radley is at BR right here. Finder goes down to Neutral Warrior, which is the other fight taking place up on top of the hill. Radley's pushing straight into Beanates Gamer. Shots go down. Radley ends up using his rewind, pops the armor plate, the blue one, which gives him another 150 health of armor. Now looking to take him out. He's getting shot from behind. Radley might go down here, ladies and gentlemen. Only 62 HP left. Popping another good plate, the advanced armor plate. Gets it down for another 150 armor. Beanates Gamer's still there, getting shots into Radley. Steph. Chat? The game crashed? Question mark? Question mark? I was just getting into that. It should let us join back to it. Hopefully, Radley and Beanates Gamer are still alive when we hop back into this. Interesting. Game crash. I might have to turn my graphics down after this. Bro, I was really getting into that, chat. What the heck, Briscoe? It didn't even give me the option to reconnect. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, that actually had my heart stopping there for a second, chat. I was really enjoying that. Oh, they're still alive. They're still alive. Oh my god, fantastic. They're actually still alive. So Beanates Gamer and Happy Radley are still up in this interaction. Beanates Gamer has taken a lot of damage here, and Steph is still on the hill. Neither of them have died. All three players still alive. Of course, Finder and Neutral Warrior, the people who engaged first, died straight off the bat while they were third party by Beanates, Radley, and Steph. Now Beanates taking a lot of shots here from Radley. I think they figured out that both of these players are very, very good at the game, and they do not want to take the interaction any closer because it would make it a 50-50 fight. They're looking for angles. They're looking for position to hold power plays in order to make it advantageous for themselves. Radley, of course, using the rewind. That's my favorite current class operator to use. It seems like another player is coming in here, however. A lot more players are coming in here from the top side of farm. We've got iGrowing, Edney. Shots coming down again, and Beanates Gamer's finally going down to Radley. He's put 10 points on the board right now with 2 kills coming out. Trident's moving into the zone. He's going to pop up behind Radley. Radley has no idea that he's there. He's seen the footsteps. He's running back. He rewinded. Great rewind there by him. He knew that he didn't have the health to take this challenge. He's going to go into Beanates Gamer's box, see if he can pick up some armor plates. Is he going to get anything? It looks like he is. Gets a concussion grenade as well. And it's looking like he's in a good position to actually win this game because he has a lot of loot. He's got good armor. And he's, to be honest, he's got 2 kills. And when you get 2 kills in a tournament in the first game, You're already in a rhythm. You start to get some sort of momentum behind you, and he'll be feeling good going into this next circle. A lot of people around him, however. He could get shot in the back very easily right here, as there's still 4 players coming out and around farm. A player right beside him being aggro, and he's going to pop his rewind right here, I believe. Radley. Never mind! Radley actually sees aggro before aggro even decides to shoot at Radley. He must have heard him. Maybe he has a Razer headset on. Who knows? The tribe guys are gonna like that one as Radley gets shot across the map by a sniper up on the hill. Steph to his right. He's basically surrounded right here. He does have rewind, so he could rewind and take the challenge onto aggro whenever he wants. It's just dependent on whether or not he'll have enough health to kill aggro if he gets caught out here in the open, because aggro's just following his path. As you can see, he is the brown player. Yep, he's just teleported back. Aggro's a little bit further back though, so Radley is able to get away with that one. A lot of shots coming down here. Lito's going to fall to Radley here. There's no way that she is going to be able to pick him off. 3 kills on the board here for him. 15 points total going into the next zone. Where is Space? Space is in farm as well. He's just a little bit further back. Let's go ahead and hop on board with somebody else. It was great to watch Radley play, as he's one of the best players in the tournament. I always like to watch people who are very skillful. Space is to the right of Steph here, and then she's got 2 players in front and 1 to her left. So she's definitely in a position where she could get a lot of points if she plays her cards right. Steph has been with COD Mobile for multiple years right now. 2 players pushing on her. Igrown and then Edna plays. Trident's over to the left, to the front. Igrown right below her. It looks like Igrown and Edna are gonna probably fight here, I would say. Then Steph is third partying it after Edna looked at the other player. Igrown gets the third party kill. Steph needs to heal up right here. She does not have 150 armor. And now she's taking damage to the zone, which is very bad. Another player's coming over here. It's obviously Space. Space is a Battle Royale veteran when it comes to pro play. Steph is chasing after him, however. She's not feeling it anymore. She's decided she doesn't want to take this fight. Oh, no, she's decided to double back, triple back. She has no idea what's going on right now as she moves around the map. Invisible. Shots coming down. He rewinds. It looks like Steph might die here, ladies and gentlemen, as she's taking shots outside of the zone, and now she does not even have enough health to survive getting into it. She's gonna... Oh! Turn on Igrown. 2 kills on the board. That's 10 points. Radley's gonna sniper from across the map. Let me get on board with Radley and see where that freaking shot was from. Oh my god, that was literally across the entirety of farm. Well played to Radley right here. However, he has no idea that Space is right behind him. To his right hand side, Space is, like I said, a Battle Royale veteran. He's been in the scene for over 5 years now, all the way back 2017 2018 era. I remember playing against him many tournaments. Let's hop on board with Splinter now. We haven't seen much from him this game. I feel bad he's not getting any screen time. He sees a player, deal with it. Oh, he didn't see him, but he heard him. He knows he's there. Splinter, what are you going to do here? A Battle Royale pro in the Call of Duty Mobile scene. I've won a tournament with him before. He sees him. He's not going to take any shots on him right now. What are you doing, Splinter? Couple of shots going down. He's going to move over to the side. Looking for some connections with the shots. Only hitting him for 14, which is very little amount of damage. Especially from an AK-47 that's built. He has a custom loadout. Only 14 damage is very lackluster at best. A nade coming out. He doesn't actually know where he is. Not going to hit any shots right there. A 31. 31 again. 26. Whoa, a bunch of 26s. He's definitely almost cracked right here. I'd say one more shot will do it. If I would Splinter right there, I would have challenged that, but he's going to go ahead and retreat. Not sure about that. He's probably trying to play for the money and trying to play for the point system. Radley's going to fall down on Space. Space is going to go down. That's 5 kills on the board for Radley, as he shows while he's one of the best players in the Creator Club when it comes to skill on the Battle Royale scene. Reloading his AK. Great setup right here. He's got the AK, and then, of course, he's got the ZRG. That's probably one of my preferred loadouts of choice as well. When it comes to gun selection, Zara's actually shooting at somebody. Let's hop on board with them. He hasn't spotted Daniel. Daniel's chilling in here. Obviously a multiplayer main. Playing his angles just like he would in ranked multiplayer. Zara is going to walk up possibly. Nope. They're just going to go right past him. Daniel opting for a more passive approach. An M4 with a CBR as his 2 guns of choice. Weird setup. Both of those guns are pretty good at similar ranges, so I wouldn't use those. I prefer to opt for a long range and a close range, maybe a CBR sniper. Would be my go-to. No, SM is down here. Splinter's going to go ahead and try and stun grenade him. I don't think it's going to hit him. It might actually move straight into it. It didn't hit him, but he's getting a lot of shots off, and that might be able to give him the kill right here. It looks like it. One more shot. He misses the final shot. Jake takes down Trident. And Splinter has somebody from behind. Who is this? Oh my god, he uses the Shadow Blade thing. That's the brand new operator. The brand new class that you can use in Battle Royale. Wow, okay, he's gonna absolutely download, or absolutely delete Deal straight up the bat. No's actually gonna kill somebody else after healing up with his armor plates, which is really good. He should have died there. If Splinter had to hit one more shot, he was out of the competition, but he goes up 2 more places in terms of placement points and also gets an extra kill, which is 5 extra points entirely. Okay, this is a really cool class. I like this. Oh wow, how many does he have? He just got it back again. Is it 3? He can use that 3 times? I like that. That's kind of sick. Time to kill was so fast. It was indeed. Splinter's taking a lot of shots. He almost got his armor cracked, but he's still alive just for now. Figuring out what he wants to do. He knows that No's still around there somewhere. Let's hop on board with our kill leader right here, Radley. 5 kills on the board. He's actually around the same area as everyone right here. Jake is over to his side, I believe. Yes, he is. Over to his left-hand side, Jake is chilling in one of the houses. He's going for the AA-12 Holger. It's called the Jack 12, but I call it the AA-12 because that's what it was called in previous Call of Duty titles before COD Mobile was around. Radley's over to his right. He has absolutely no idea. Radley's probably going to turn around here because he has a good headset. He's not turning around. Yep, he did. I knew it. I knew he'd turn around. He sniped him. Radley's going to get a free kill out of that. Well played to him. And Neil's still up as well. He was able to get a kill. Also, Radley has 6 frags. Somebody's going to need to take him out sometime soon. And I think that Splinter might be the only person to do it here. Splinter has 2 kills on the board. Radley has 6, so he has a lot more points than him. However, if Splinter finishes first, Radley finishes second, it could even up the scoring. Matty, thank you very much for becoming a member again. Appreciate it, Brisket. Radley trying to get into the zone. It's ticking for 2. It will tick for a little bit more once it closes. The zone is very, very small now. A lot of players still alive, however. No's up here. He sees Daniel. Happy Radley's probably going to want some of that action. He does have a loadout gun, being the M13. It's probably made for long-range engagements as well. No's able to pick up Daniel. Just think about it. If Splinter had hit one more shot on this player, he would have went down and had no kills. Wow, what a nade. And Fever takes exactly what No's going to do. Now Radley knows he's very, very weak. He can just shoot through the wall, possibly try and kill him through it. Needs to reload, however. Working their way around this red cottage. Novagas come in. He didn't get them on the right spot, however. Another concussion, it looks like. He's actually going to opt to play around the circle. You've seen me do this if you watched my stream recently on BR where I played around outside the circle. Shots going down. He's not able to hit any critical damage right there. I was actually wrong. I made a mistake. The zone's still only hitting for 2 damage, which is insane. Radley obviously knows this more than I do since he's the BR professional. That's obviously why he's in this tournament and I am not. Lots of players still alive right now. Splinter has pretty center last zone, but he's not in the current zone. We're going to go ahead and hop on board with him. He's taking some damage right here, so he's going to go ahead and heal up. Extreme Caster and him have been in a fight for the last, 5 or so minutes. Neither of them have died. Extreme Caster, of course, Caster meaning that he hosts events. Kind of like how I'm doing now. That's his profession. Splinter's in the middle of 2 different players right now, and there's going to be a third party coming up within the next minute. The third party is Radley. He does not want to get in the middle of this. You want Radley to expose himself out in the open and to be able to do some damage to him as a third party. You do not want to be the one initiating a fight with Radley at all. He's going to be pushing up straight into where Splinter is. I don't know if Radley knows that it's Splinter in this house, and in my opinion, he knows that Splinter's a good player, so he might try and take this a little bit slower if he did know it. Splinter opting to shoot at Radley straight off the bat. Caster's popped his medic as well. It's not really going to help him out as he runs away from it straight away. Now it's Radley versus Splinter in the house. Like I said, you don't want to be versing off against either of these 2 players in a 1v1 situation. You're going to want a third party these guys. Shots coming down. Splinter doesn't decide to take the shot any more than it is. Radley's caught up in the open, but he's allowed to do the rewind just in time before his armor is cracked. Now Splinter knows he's below him. He's probably thinking to himself that Radley is a really good player, even though he doesn't know that it is him down below. Able to get his heals off just in time. 250 health on the board for Radley. Coming into one of the final zones. Radley and Splinter are top 2 contestants for the first game in terms of points and kills. Wow, Radley's really opting to go outside of the zone right here. He has a very, very good spot. Wow. In my opinion, he is the best spot in zone right now. Nobody can attack him. He's got the walls to use for cover. Both sides are covered. The zone holds his back. He is chilling. There's nobody in this game that has a better spot than him. However, he does have the worst rotation. If Extreme Caster was to hold that top hill, Radley would have the worst rotation out of anyone. But now that Extreme Caster fell down the hill, he actually has the best rotation stance other than Splinter to get into the zone. Let's hop on board with Splinter right now and see if he can cut off Radley going into this final circle. He has no idea that he's there. I don't think he's even checked that wall. Caster's able to kill with the TikToking god. Oh, the zone's about to turn in. Does Splinter know that he's there? I don't know. I'm not sure. The zone is about to come in. Shots are going down. Radley's trying to hit the sniper shot with the ZRG. He's not able to land it. Splinter's going to land a couple more shots and Radley goes down. Splinter has killed Radley. That means that Radley now cannot get the first place extra bonus. If Splinter wins this game, he could go into first place. He's able to get another kill onto TT Girl. Extreme Caster and Splinter are the last two players alive. Extreme Caster's down at the bottom of the map. I don't think Splinter knows exactly where he is, but he's going to go ahead and fall straight onto the cottage. Down on the left side, he's looking around. Can he pick up this kill? 4 kills on the board. 5 kills would mean that he's almost tied with Radley in terms of kills, but actually finished way higher than him in placement points. He does see him running around right there. Shots are about to go down. Extreme Caster versus Splinter. He's going to use his ability to go up in the air. He's not got full health, however. A full health Extreme Caster versus half health. What it seems to be Splinter right here. He's going to try and get his armor plate off just in time. Is he going to get it? It's an advanced shield, so it takes a little bit longer. He gets it off. Now he's able to take the fight. Extreme Caster goes down and Splinter wins it for the first game. Congratulations to Splinter for winning with also 5 kills. That is a ton of points, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, that is 65 total points right there for Splinter. So he came out of the stables running in game number 1. Congratulations to him. 5 kills, first place. Let's go ahead and take a brief inspection onto everyone else in that lobby. Papa Radley, 6 kills, our kill leader for that particular game. Didn't win it, however. Did not clutch up in the end. He did play that significantly well. If he had landed the ZRG shot, he probably could have won that game, as Splinter would have then needed to fall back, heal up, and as he fell back and healed up, Radley would have been able to walk up and get into zone, but that was just not the case right there for them, unfortunately. Well played. For both players right there. Radley is going to finish that 5th place with a decent amount of points. He still gets 52 points, but Splinter is what, like 13 ahead of him at this point. So coming into after game number 1, Splinter definitely in the lead out of everyone, and Radley's close behind. Not too sure where the 3rd or 4th players will be, but we'll find out soon. Alright, chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna drag this down just a little bit so that you guys can see the exact map just the way I see it. We'll move that over here. There we go. Just so you guys have the same information that I do when it comes to seeing where people are and stuff. I think it's just a better thing. Extreme Caster finished 2nd place that time with 2 kills. So he has a lot of points. Actually, he has a very good amount of points, sitting with 42. That's just shortly behind Radley, to be honest. Topher, 3rd place with 1 kill. He's sitting at 33 total points, which is great. And TT Girl was able to get a kill towards the end right there. That'll put her up at 29 points. Radley, of course, we already talked about him, and Weath just has 20 total points. Wara got 2 kills that game, which means that he is sitting around 28. No, played well towards the end. He's also got 28 as well. Did anyone die early on with a lot of kills? Doesn't look like it. I mean, Oscar had 2 kills. He finished 20th, however, and that means that he has 6 points. That means he has 16 points total. But to be honest, it's anyone games right now. I hate to say it, chat, but the 2 people that I picked at the start were also the 2 people that finished 1st and 2nd in terms of points overall in the first matchup. So it's looking like it will probably end up that way. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping that my predictions are right, but let me know in the chat what you guys think when it comes to predictions of who's going to win the entire thing. Remember, it's a $10,000 prize pool. We'll move out of there. $10,000 total on the line. First place gets 3,000 of the 10,000, which is, to be honest, a very sizable chunk. Here it is right here. You can see first place 3,000, second place 2,000, third place 1,500, fourth place 1,000, fifth place 500, all the way down to 8th place, all getting the same cash prize, and then 9th and 10th get 250 each. Basically, anyone you've seen getting a kill in that game is probably in the money if they placed at least top 20. At least. It's not looking good, bruv. What can you do to join a tournament like this? This is actually a creator club tournament. It's a creator club tournament hosted by Call of Duty Mobile on my channel. They provided the prize pool. They just wanted to give back to the community, and I was like, yeah, well, let's do it. And they invited a bunch of people into this tournament from the creator club. If you want to join, all you need to do is create good content on any social media about Call of Duty Mobile, and they'll go ahead and invite you into it if they like you. And more often than not, they will like you. As long as you're not crazy, they will definitely try and bring you in for sure. There's 3 tiers: Elite, Master, and Legendary. And it goes up in rank pretty much. You'll get like graphics assets. You'll get access to some leaks before anyone knows what's happening with the new update. When it comes to skins, sometimes they'll give you some skins for free, depending on what rank you are. I think it might be a legendary rank is when you get some skins for free instead of having to pay for them yourself. And yeah, each level offers different things. Sneak peeks, exciting perks, and sometimes some of the creators have definitely hopped on call with me personally. Like, I've sat down and talked to some of the people from Creator Club in the past, and yeah. I like the Creator Club. That's why I'm here doing the stream. I like the Creator Club. I like tournaments. I like talking. So, of course, we're doing this. Tournaments are definitely my bread and butter. Hey, Jake, I see you in the chat, brisket. This map will be Blackout. Blackout was my favorite map for quite some time, but see, nowadays, I'm feeling like I kind of prefer Isolated again. Some of you guys were asking me to make the Creator Club logo a little bit smaller. I'll make it slightly smaller just for you guys, because sometimes it blocks. How about we put it here, chat? How about that? And we'll put it right there, so it doesn't block what people are using. You'll be able to see what people are using as their weapons. I believe that's why somebody in the chat wanted me to move it. And then Madnan messaged me saying I was blocking the map with the face cam, so we moved that down as well. They should be pretty much in line with each other, so you'll be able to see everything where it comes to like their loadout, their attachments, their nades, tacticals, and of course the maps. You can tell when somebody's behind them or when somebody's in front of them. In my country, $3,000 is 10 lakh. Yep, we'll just wait for these guys to load up the map. New season and all. Yes, now we can see their else. Awesome, Jeremy. Apologies about that. I actually didn't realize at all. I was too invested in the title and the game that was taking place, especially the Radley B-Nates fight and then the Radley Splinter fight. I was fairly invested in that. Too invested to even take into account what was going on, to be honest. Egg glitched. Super is not playing in this. No, T. She is not. Yeah, Splinter played that very well, chat. But I've said this before we started the event, that Splinter is a pro player. I mentioned it, like, we played together when it was a tournament and we won. And it was a pretty decisive win. Back 2 years ago. So I knew Splinter. I've known Splinter for a long time, maybe like 2 or so years. I knew he was going to come out guns blazing. Same with Radley. Radley's a very, very good player. I'm going to hop on board with him again and see. He plays multiplayer as well. This guy is a jack of all trades, guys. What kind of nukes are we walking with? Okay, Radley. Okay, that's not enough, bruv. That's not enough for me, bruv. It's decent. It's decent, bruv. I'd like to see some more from Mod6 here, to be honest. I like Mod6 a lot, especially what he posts on Twitter. Seems like a manly kind of guy. A manly man. Ferg, why are you not playing? I'm not playing because I am casting. I'm basically behind the bench. Alcatraz tournament. It was an Alcatraz tournament, Robert. Yep. That is what it was. We're waiting for Speed Swoosh to ready up. We'll download the map. Blackout, of course. Yep, it is $10,000 in the line. I'll actually show you one more time before we hop into this match since we have some time to do so. Here is the prize pool total, $10,000. It's not $10, chat. All right, stop trolling. Stop trolling, brisket. Vulture, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. It is $10,000. So first place gets 3,000. Second place gets 2,000. 1,500. 1,500. All right. Hopefully Speed Switch is ready to go. Let's hop over to our overlay. Narco will be interesting to watch on this. Hopefully when the Creator Club goes global and isn't just in the incubator phase, we will be able to see Narco in one of these. For sure. I'll host it. I mean, if he wants to play in it, I'll be the host of it. It doesn't bother me. Same with like people like Lotex, Ackman, all that stuff. I want $10. Nice $10. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I thought I'd host a really big tournament today, guys. $10, man. On the line, no. Brisket! Would you have won if you had played it? Probably not. Probably not. I have no idea. I don't think that I am one of the best players. I'm good. Back 2019, 2020, sure, I played enough to say that and be confident with those words, but I don't really strive to be like the #1 player anymore. When new games come out, I'll always go for it. When new games are coming out, I always like to like stamp my foot down and be like, if I wanted to, I could be one of the best. You know what I mean? I like to put my foot down and be like, whenever I want it, I can get it. But I more so enjoy making content, streaming, stuff like that. Ferg is just ignoring me. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not, brisket. $10 plus 3 zeros. Yes, sir, brisket. Tottenham is so rich. I mean, $10 is mad. I completely agree. Yeah, it's currently only the North American and Mexican regions, and as soon as it was up global, there will be stuff like this for every region. For every region. Trust me, I know the people who are working on this behind the scenes, and they're very passionate about it, and they like to get the community involved together. It's much more about bringing the community together to like have talking points that they can like relate with each other with and develop like interpersonal relationships with each other. It's definitely more about fostering community than anything, and that's why they wanted to create the Creator Club in the first place. That's exactly why we're doing the tournament, so you guys can see them also. Because we could do this tournament and not stream it, but then it's more fun if you guys get to see it as well. But yeah, like I said, each kill is 5 points. First place is 40. So there's a lot of points for placing high. Actually, a significant amount of points. Second place gets 32. Third place gets 28. Fourth is 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. Radley's gonna sweep this lobby. Okay. If you're so confident in Radley, I will watch him again. Radley is, of course, one of my top picks. Apologies for that, chat. I'll reload in a second. There we go. We're back at it. Back at it, Chiefs. Fossil, thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate it, brisket. Do you see yourself in 2 years? Probably still with the COD franchise, man. I mean, I have no reason to go anywhere else. I love the Call of Duty franchise. When it comes to content, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, we're on Blackout this game. Next game will be Isolated again, and then the last game will, of course, be Blackout once more. Ooh, Kathy jumping in. Straight down into Factory. I'm not a fan of this area of Factory. I don't hate it. I'm just not a big fan of it. Alright, a lot of people landing there. Are they going to firing range? Wow, a lot of people landing around the same area. You can see they're all spreading out now. They're completely spreading out. Okay. I thought there would be more people going to the ranges. Space went there. If you guys watched the tournament, I believe it was around last year. We played in the Blackout tournament and we won that. It was a lot of fun. That was a fairly dominant performance last year. Happy Radley able to kill Finder straight off the bat. He's getting points on the board already, trying to get his first place title back. Where did he land? That's the question. We'll check after Splinter's engagement here with Melita. Melita. 0 shots coming out. Only a Nova Gas has been thrown so far. Splinter wants to take some action right here. He can see now at a better angle. We'll be able to probably jump down into Melita and take her off, possibly. He knows exactly where she is. Zara's coming in for a third party right here, however, as he's just went across the river. Melita probably a little bit scared, as she knows that Splinter has just diced his way up on top of her house. Radley's in train station. Ooh, okay. Getting his first kill over there. Melita, is she gonna run out? I think she might have seen Zara right there. Oh, shots are coming down. That's not good. He gets third party right here by Zara. Zara might actually go ahead and try and... Nope, he's not going to. Space falls. Wow. Space falls at the start of this lobby. Oh my god. I did not see that coming. I did not see space falling so early. Splinter. Really looking to pick up this kill right here. He knows he needs the points if he wants to stay in contention for first place. He needs the points for kills and he needs the placement points. Bit of a pickle right there for them. He used his ability to get over across, and now he's going to take shots down onto Zara. Zara is now one shot. Wow, what an ability usage. Goes straight back up on top of the house. Zara might run out here. Yes, they do. Splinter now has bird's eye view on him. Does go down. That's it. Splinter. All she wrote for Zara right there, as he's able to pick off him, get some loot. And now Melita is looking like the next prey victim for young Splinter. Definitely an apex predator in this lobby. At the top of the food chain as he moves over to the other side of the road. I want to see how this ends up. Is Melita still in the house? Yup. Melita's still there. Is he going to go and take that fight? If he goes straight towards her, I'm going to watch it. If not, we'll move angles. Alright, he's not going straight towards her. Let's hop on board with B-Nate's Gamer and see what he's doing. Alright, he's over at construction near Weath. Oh, they're right beside each other. Perfect timing. B-Nate's Gamer is camping a little bit right here. He wants to play it slow. He doesn't want to take any fights. Money's on the line. $10,000 total. Radley gets another kill onto Oscar. Oscar had 2 kills last game. Radley had 6. He's going to fall here. Radley's got 10 points total in this game alone. Straight off the bat. B-Nate's Gamer, very passive play by him. Daniil gets another kill onto Mod 6, unfortunately. For the Ginger Ninja. The guy with the greatest beard in COD Mobile. Weath still on top of B-Nates. I don't think he knows that B-Nates is below him. If he did, he would probably try and move towards him. Imagine he jumped down right here. He might. He might jump down here. This would be something I would do. I would jump down over the side of the thing. Side of the construction site and move myself down an extra floor. Willshit's taking some shots right here. Who's he shooting at? Nobody. For some reason it said he was taking shots. I wonder why. Splinter's still only on 1 kill. Has Melita left? No, she's still there. A lot of people rotating into the middle of the map now. That's what we like to see. A lot of people outside as well. We got Raider down in the bottom. We got Wara over to the right hand side. Daniil getting 2 kills over there as well. Melita's long gone by this point. Splinter didn't take his advantage and has now lost a kill. This could be detrimental to the success of his tournament right here. This could be the difference between his first or second place. In my eyes, that's where I think he's going to be placing in this. For now, however, let's hop on board with somebody who might be a little bit closer to some action. Who do we think? Ooh, Steph. Okay, Steph. What is this, though? Steph? Okay, Coffee would have heard that. Does Cafe know? Cafe. Cafe. Bullshit gets the first airdrop. I don't think it's a good airdrop. I think it's just like a... Oh my god, that's an easy kill from Cafe right there. Steph is completely out of this game. See you later, alligator. Easy wipe. Quick 1v1. Wasn't really fair for Steph, but she's gone now, so it is what it is. Phoenix Gamer still up. Oh wow, so because Splinter didn't get Melita, she actually goes ahead and dies to Radley, which puts a 10-point deficit on the Splinter. Because if he had got that kill, he would have got 5 extra points, but he just gave 5 extra points to Radley, which puts him actually behind him in total points. Not looking good. Oh, Splinter knows. Splinter knows that this is him. Shots are coming down. Lots of shots right here. Almost cracks him. Doesn't quite get it off in time. Trying to run around. He gets the rewind off just in time. Goes so far back. Splinter opting to use the ability. Sees Radley right there. Radley, I believe, sees Splinter as well. They both know that they're right beside each other. Yep. Oh, I don't know if he knows that Splinter is up here. He does! He's actually going to go for the aggressive shots right there. I'm surprised by that. I am very surprised by that. Oh, he's dead. Wow, Radley taking out Splinter right there in a split second. Radley now with a very decisive lead. If I could try and do something with this, but I really don't think that they're going to be able to take out Radley right here as Splinter falls. Our first place from last game falls to our second place from last game. I'm trying to make something happen here. He knows that Radley is around. The best situation that could possibly happen here for Splinter is for Kafai to actually take Radley out. I am not sure if that's even possible at this point. This guy is a very, very talented player, but the shots are coming down. He's able to get the rewind off straight away. And of course, rewind is such an OP class. As soon as you get shot at, you just rewind straight back. It's like a second life when you're standing out in the open. Well played by Radley right there. He's got the sniper probably out right here. Let's actually hop on board with his POV. Nope, he doesn't have a sniper. He's using the Kilo and the Mac 10. Going to hop on top of the house. That nade was going nowhere, buddy. No's taking some shots. Who's he taking shots at? Daniil was around here earlier, but I'm not sure if he's still here now. Nope, it's just him. Interesting. Kafai's shooting. Radley's there. It's going to be a similar fight to the one that Radley just had with Splinter. A very similar fight. Armor plates are going down. Remember, Radley does have a very close range gun, being the Mac 10. Kafai only has an M4, it seems like, to take this fight with. It's not looking good. Radley's just brought her into the trap, and it's gone. See you later, alligator. He's definitely using his rewind to his advantage with the Mac 10, leading them in, making them believe that they have a chance to kill him, and then just sprays them down. Insta-kill. 5 kills on the board for him right now in this game. Who was the player that third-partied that? Was it Daniil that was able to get in on that? It was either... Oh, it might have been Wara. A lot of people coming in here for Radley right now into Rivertown. Wara, no Daniil. Neutral might come down there later, and when he rotates in, but won't see him in Rivertown. Radley's gonna move straight in. Next stop, firing range. As Deal is actually on the bridge. This could be a grief right here. A grief if I've ever seen one. What is that? Oh, it's the airborne class. Extreme Caster's gonna fall to Ed. Radley's playing a choke point right here. You might think the people are behind him, and he is definitely correct. Rivertown is one of the best choke points in this map. I need some water, chat. I need some water. Where's that? Okay. Bradley moves in, untouched, unfazed. And he stands there! Unfazed! Will shoot 1 kill on the board for this game. We're gonna hop on board with him because there's a lot of people around here. Wyatt and Edney shooting at each other. Oh, Wyatt's gonna go down here. Yep, there it is. That's all she wrote for Wyatt. Wilshit's gonna shoot from behind. Shots come in, armor's cracked. He just about runs out, but He secures the kill. 2 kills on the board right now for Wilshire, going into game number 2 as well. Let's hop on board with somebody else that is also close to some action. Yeah, it looks like Topher is over in array, and he's ready to fight someone. Yep, shots are going down by him. Ooh, right on top. We like that. I like this position. He's got the ZRG with the CBR. That's the loadout that I said I would use last game if I was to pick something for isolated. I would probably also do it in Blackout. ZRG is a great sniper. Trident, Topher, and Lilo are all here. There has been a loadout drop that came down. Topher knows that Trident's there already. That must have been the person that he was shooting at earlier. He doesn't know that Lilo's here though. Pepper Radley is about to get in a fight. Yep, he takes off No, and I grow and takes out Daniel. Interesting. B-Nate's Gamer seems to also be in a fight with Wait. They have been fighting each other since the start of the game. They have been taking fights. And it looks like it's all going to come down to this moment. B-Nate's Gamer versus Wait. TikToker versus YouTuber. Who's going to get the kill? Shotgun goes in and Wait falls. First kill on the board for B-Nate's Gamer right there, ladies and gentlemen. 5 points for him. He takes another spot up. More placement points. Currently sitting at 19 points total for this game. Let's hop on board with somebody else again. Bradley, chilling. Doesn't need to worry about anything. He has a pretty significant lead for this match. Trident and Topher, along with Lilo, are still in array. Topher might opt to move here if he wants to get a pick. We shall see. Where are you, Topher? There you are. Lilo is right below him. She's opted to move in a little bit more of an aggressive approach from her than what we're used to. Some shots going down. He's not going to take that fight. Trident's moved over to the side now. I could possibly pull out the ZRG and hit him once, then drop on him. Could be a play. Could be a moment. Could be a highlight reel. Not going to happen however. He's playing very, very passive right here. He's just trying to play for the money. I understand. I would do the same. It's like I only play for wins. That's all I care about. Shots coming down from both directions. Trident's able to pull off the rewind just in time. Topher's not shooting the other person though. If I was him, I would get that sniper right and I would shoot somebody else. Yep, he's going to get shot at by the third party. I believe it's TT Girl over there. Lilo still chilling. Wilshire is now behind TT Girl also. Bot. Shitting bots. That's not him. That's not TT Girl. That's not Wilshire. That's neither. A lot of players over at this array. It looks like 5. We've got Wara, TT Girl, Trident, Topher, Lilo. And more shots are coming down. TT Girl's literally one shot. Oh, TT Girl falls to Wara. Wara's going to come in for like the 7th party right there. Shots are going to come down. He's going to miss his ZRG snipe. He has to reload it straight off the bat. He hadn't reloaded it before. More snipes coming in as Topher's getting shot from the side. Wara gets killed by Trident. Wilshire still killing Topher. Now Radley has decided, screw it. I'm going to come in for some action with 7 kills on the board. He can have a double-digit kill game right here, ladies and gentlemen. A double-digit game performance. If he is able to just stay alive. It looks like he's going to be able to take out Lilo right here. Wow, I don't know about that rewind. That was kind of a little bit sketched out right there. He's going to get shot from the side, possibly to his left. There was a player there. Lilo's up on the roof. She's going to go down. Yep. Radley, a couple of missed shots. Quite a lot of missed shots, but he's able to confirm the kill with his extended mag on. Of course, he's got 70 bullets per magazine because he's got extended mag plus and the extended attachment. Good shots from him right there as well. Able to pick 3 shots over to Topher. Doing around 78 damage total. Wilshire knows that Radley is here. He has hit him once with his AK. It looks like clusters are going to go down. Honestly, this is another kill for Radley right here. He's out in the open. It's a free kill. That puts 9 kills on the board here for Radley, which is a total of 45 points on the board. Along with his placement points, he's sitting very sweet with 63 for this game alone. Shots coming over from behind him, over on the eastern side of Blackout. 2 players fighting over there. Growan's able to pick up one, being B-Nate's Gamer, finally falling. It's Jake over there as well. Growan might be able to take Jake out. Jake, of course, using the best skin in the game with another top tier skin, being the Ferg skin. Paired with the Ice Glacier AK-47. Jack's doing a little bit more of a passive approach right here as Igrone's going to opt to go into the zone. War is still alive. He was able to get a kill earlier. Along with Topher. Still in the same area. Grone, yep, still moving up the map. I'm not sure if this is an OG PMC Elite skin or if it's the re-released one. Can't tell from the back. Topher's actually fallen off the top. Interesting play considering he has the ZRG. I would have liked to have stayed up there as long as possible, but he's opted to fall. Bradley's still up, 9 kills on the board. Looking for his 10th, looking for the first double-digit kill game performance of this entire tournament. Would put him strongly in the lead if he was able to get it. Topher, he's been spotted. Opening up that crate. There is a player to Bradley's left as well that could take him out. Topher's getting shot by somebody else, being Wara. Wara obviously coming in for the third party as usual. Able to pick Topher up there straight away. Bradley knows that Topher's died, and now he wants a little bit of that action. He wants a 1v1 fight. He knows he can win his 50-50s. There's a player right above him right here. I don't think he's seen him. It's Neutral. Neutral could take him from the side. If Neutral takes Bradley from the side right here, it would be possibly a kill. Neutral's not going to get it. Neutral is doing nothing. Bradley's going to turn on him completely. 10 kills on the board. Neutral gets absolutely smacked into the next century as Wara is shooting Radley for the third party across the map. Not able to connect enough shots to kill him or even crack his armor. Radley destroyed Neutral Warrior right there. Sitting along the satellite dish area. Bradley thinking about what his next move is going to be. What's the zone looking like? He does have a good rotation in, but he needs to push past someone. He doesn't know that Grone's on top of that hill, but he does know there's a player on top of the hill beside him over on the east side of Blackout. Wara, of course, opting towards the northwestern side, and then Grone straight north. Jack's still alive over on the east side as well. Looks like he might actually take some shots over... Oh, he's not. He's just going straight across. El Yoga might be able to take some shots at him, I should say. Is he going to? Nope, he smoked himself out. A lot of smokes going on right there. Bradley spotted it. He knows something's going on. Something's wrong at that edge of the zone. He's going to shoot some shots over at Yoga. He's not going to be able to connect any of them. Wara wants this kill onto Bradley. I'm going to go ahead and go onto Wara's POV. See what he has to say about this whole situation. Nothing much. He's using the brand new Messi skin, I believe. He's still got Radley in his sights as he wants to stand any chance of winning. He's going to need to kill Radley as fast as possible. Yoger's now retaliating with some shots of himself, but it looks like Radley's going to take him out here. No more armor left for Yoga. Radley might just push up and say, screw it right here. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to push up straight away. Never mind. He thinks the zone is going to do too much damage and it's going to kill him, so he's opting to stay back further. He's going to cut him off here at the wall and hopefully get the kill, get the pick, get the 11th frag of this particular game. That's exactly what's going to happen is Radley gets another kill on the board. Grone takes out Jack. Radley's trying to shoot over at Grone. Radley might be able to win this match, ladies and gentlemen, as it's only him, Wara, and Grone left alive. He's opting to go outside the zone. He can stay here and not take damage. Nope, he's going to take some damage. He's going to rewind into the zone. Take some shots at Grone from behind. The third party's going to come in from Radley right here. This is going to be a great play by him. He's getting shots down on the Grone. That leaves Wara just left alive. It looks like Radley's going to pick up this kill as well. As Wara's right beside him, shots go down. Wara's very, very weak. Can he turn on Radley right here? No, he cannot, and that's a 13-kill win from Facebook's very own Papu Radley. Fantastic game from him right there for the second matchup in Blackout. The third Battle Royale map ever released into Call of Duty Mobile. Wow. Okay, very well done by him towards that end game. 13-kill win. That is a ton of points. That is so many points, ladies and gentlemen. That's over 100. That's 105. 105 total points. If my math is wrong, you can check me on it, but I think 13 times 5 is 65. Add that to 40, 105. That is absurd. He's basically doubled everyone else's points with that game. Oh, except, of course, like Splinter. Very well played to him. If you haven't seen this skin, it's one of the most OG skins in Call of Duty history. Call of Duty Mobile history, I should say that is. Came out within the first month of the game's release and was never re-released ever since then. So it's been around for what? 3 years now, and this skin was only available for purchase at one time. Of course, Radley has it. I believe I have it as well. It was a great skin. It was one of the best looking skins when it was released. It was quite pricey though back then. I know that much, and I'm happy they've never re-released it. It's an OG skin. Bradley, of course, proving himself on the main stage. 13-kill win. Nobody even close to him that game. He's able to decimate almost half the lobby. Being 30 players in the lobby, he almost kills half with 13. If he had got 15, it would have been half. Space falls very early, being an old counterpart of mine in the pro scene of another Battle Royale title. Splinter also falling early to Radley, finishing 22nd with 1 kill. Nobody else on the board really got that many kills except for Groen and Wire. They both got 3 apiece. But obviously, the MVP of that game was definitely Radley. Going into this tournament, I said he was going to be one of the best. It was either a first or a second place finish between him and Splinter. And that's exactly what it's turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. Very well played by him. If you're new to the stream, we are hosting a $10,000 Battle Royale Creator Club tournament. I'm going to leave you here to look at the prize pool, and I'll be back in just a second when I get some more water. Hey guys, I'm back. Apologies for that, my voice was just going a little bit. I'm not used to casting currently. Of course, I've been doing a lot of playing. I haven't been doing much casting recently, but as you can see on the screen, $10,000 is the total prize pool for today's tournament. It includes a bunch of different creators. Of course, Radley is my favorite to win it, and he has been since the start, along with Splinter. I expect to see them playing out first and second for the scoreboard today. I could be proven wrong in the future. Also, if you want to see more tournaments like this, just say to COD Mobile, subscribe to the channel, like the stream, all that stuff. They actually fund these events. I actually don't fund these out of my own pocket. I go to them and I say, hey, I'd like to host this or I'd like to host that. They actually came to me this time and they said, hey, we'd love for you to host this Creator Club Bash. And the Creator Clash is what I called it. They called it the Creator Club Invitational. It's a cool name. I feel like a Creator Club Invitational, it would need to be like a LAN event for it to like really like have significant meaning.
Hey, I know you're listening to this right now. I'm not sure which one of you it is. I'm not going to say your name, but I know one of you are here right now.
But I would say this is more of a Creator Clash. And in the future, along this title and other Call of Duty mobile titles, I'd love to see them obviously open up the incubator to be a worldwide release. And then we do something that's even bigger than this, where we can get every creator in from all the regions. And of course, I would cast this here on my channel as well. I'd probably end up casting that actually on my main channel, as opposed to the live stream channel, just because it would be such a big event that I feel it would hold enough weight to basically put it on my main channel, similar to the Dr. Disrespect and Ferg battle that you've seen maybe a year and a half or so ago. But yeah, $10,000 on the line for today's tournament. A very good amount of money for these creators to really kickstart their career in terms of buying stuff to help the production. Like a camera, like I have a lot of cameras that I use, and they're professional cameras. If they want to use some of that money to buy something like that, they could maybe buy like a Go XLR, a good headset, a nice mic. That's what I did when I started off YouTube. I invested it all back into the content, and I still invest, like, I would say maybe 50% of everything I make back into the content. Of course, now I'm setting myself up for the future when it comes to like buying properties and, you know, establishing, I guess, my net worth in more risk-averse ways. But this would be a great starting point for any of these guys, especially coming first place. Radley, who I think is going to come first place. Fantastic performance for him there last game. Very, very good. But yeah, it's not $10, it's $10,000. It's just the way it looks for whatever reason. The graphic was made with a dot instead of a comma. I use 4 fingers. How much do y'all use? I use 6. In previous titles, I had to use 8. But for COD Mobile specifically, since there's no lean function, I use 6. And I actually like it when there's no lean function. I think leaning just adds a little bit too much like gimmicky vibes to it, which doesn't really hit the same as what I would like it to. I'd like a mount feature. I think a mount feature is better than a lean feature, in my opinion. Like if you can mount your gun on somewhere, if COD Mobile added that into the game, it would be great. But yeah, I would say most of the people that you will see inside of this tournament will be either using 4 or 6 couple of thumbs players possibly, but for the most part, the best players always use more than 2 fingers. Back in the day in like 2018, 2019, there was a couple of 3-finger pros floating around, but since like the new decade started in 2020, it's all been 4 fingers plus for all the best players in the world. Everyone's kind of came and followed the trend over time. It's the same thing with content creation. You'll see it over the course of the next couple of years. You'll see a lot of people copying things that have been put in place by someone specifically. No names, and they'll copy that person going into these next titles that come up in the corresponding years. But yeah, I think Radley is in a fairly good position currently. He does have a lot of scoring, a lot of points on the board. As for now, however, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, the scoring system that they sent was a little bit wacky for me. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this. Keep in mind that Raider is not number 1. It was actually Splinter after the first game. Just a little bit of a mismatch there when it comes to the graphics. I did tell Madnan to fix it, but yeah, here's the graphic after the first game. Keep in mind, Raider's not number 1. Raider, if you want to take that screenshot and post it on your Twitter and say that you were number 1 after the first game, feel free to do so. I'll like the tweet, I don't care. But it's actually Splinter was first after the first game, then it was Radley, Extreme, Topher, No, Wara, Daniel, Space, Steph, and Jack. After that game, however, game number 2, I would say that Splinter definitely fell to Radley 100% without a doubt. He's very, very far behind Radley right now. He would need a superb game to really match himself up in the highlight reel for the first place finish to get those interactions or to get some sort of publicity from that. Quintero, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, after the first game, it was Splinter, Radley, Extreme, Topher, No, Wara, Daniel, Space, Steph, and Jack. Daniel's really good at multiplayer, so if there's a multiplayer tournament coming up for the Creator Club, he'll probably do some damage in that. Apologies there for the Elgato malfunction. I think it's just whatever is going on with the game. All right. Into game number 3. This will be us back on Isolated for the last Isolated match of the tournament. You see all the players have loaded in. 30 total creators. All battling it out for a chance to win a portion of $10,000. Radley, of course, in the lead. He's prime running for 3,000 with his great OG skin. Definitely the best skin other than Jack. Jack, where are you? Jack, we need to see you. Jackie Poo. Where is he, bruv? Who this? There's the man, the myth, the legend. Sitting with the ferg skin on. We all love that. We all love Jack. Jack YT. Sheesh, so handsome, so manly, Chad. You know, he's even got the kick though, and the katanas. They actually gave me a power supply. I don't know if you guys seen it. They gave me like a power bank to charge my phone, my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Oh, bro, Chad, I know it's not funny, but like I love saying. I probably should because this is like a COD Mobile sponsored event, but I love like saying the stuff that Tribe's sponsored by, because I know the other coders are like, yes, every time I do it, they're like, yeah. Oh, dude. All right, into game number 3. Isolated, the last Isolated match of the 4 games. After this, it will be Blackout. Radley's fairly far forward in the lead. I think Splinter still might be second after that game number 2. I'm not sure who's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. But we'll have a graphic up after this game to see where everyone is placed. Jeg, it looks like he's opting to go over to Outpost. Yeah, he's going to go straight over Sanitarium. I don't think he's landing Sanitarium. Yeah, he's dropping the whole way across. Somebody did go Sanitarium, however. Who's down here? They're landing right beside each other. Mod 6 and Neutral Warrior, 2 of the players that have had a rough start. Mod 6 able to pick up the gun straight away. I think that calls for a little bit of a watch on Mod 6 right here. Let's go ahead and turn the music down slightly. Mod 6 able to pick up a kilo off the drop and an armor plate. Gets himself up to full 150 armor, 250 total, 0 kills so far. They've just landed into the game. Neutral has been having a tough time recently, getting third party multiple times in a row for the first 2 games. Mod 6 playing a little bit more passive. It looks like he's scared I'll give a little bit of a professional opinion on this. Space able to get... Wow, I think Space got revenge on Wilshire. I think Wilshire killed Space in the last game. I took him out very early, but he's able to get to come back the revenge spree. But as I was saying, professional opinion. Like, I'm saying this not as a caster, but as a previous pro player and a person that loves to be at the top of games and in the top 0.001% when it comes to skill and like being able to place well in tournaments and stuff like that. It's very easy for me to spot a good player. And it doesn't come down to movement. It comes down to how confidently they situate themselves within taking fights or when they know somebody's here. I could tell straight off the bat that when Mod6 was holding that angle at the door, he was scared. And that in my mind says to me, Mod6 is not going to be good because he's not going to be confident in a fight. When you think about anything when it comes to like a game of chess or any kind of sporting event, mathematics, anything like that, if you're not confident in your answers and able to take action on your answers, you're gonna get destroyed by the people who are. They may not be as good or as gifted as you, but you will get destroyed by them simply because they have blind confidence. They have blind faith in their ability to make stuff happen. And right there, I could tell that Mod 6 is not confident in his abilities just because of how wide he held that angle. Right here, like, what is this? This just screams to me like, I'm not confident that I can move out of the way of my opposition, get myself to heal up, and take the fight. I'm scared right now. That is what it's saying to me. Whereas when we watch Radley, or when we watch a Splinter, they're very aggro. When they see that there's somebody there, and they know it's a 1v1 tournament, it's a solo tournament, they ooze confidence. Very nice kill there from Mods. He's able to put 1 kill on the board. I think that might be his first kill of the entire tournament. Anyway, back to the point. You can tell just by viewing how people move around the map and the positions that they hold and how they aim down their sight or what angles they take, whether or not they are confident enough to be one of the best players in the entire game. Speaking of one of the best players in the entire game, however, let's go ahead and hop on board with Splinter as he was able to pick up a kill right there at the beginning with over at Outpost. Interesting spot for Splinter to be in right here. Not too sure what his the strat is. He's going over to the north side of the zone. Where's Radley? Where has he been this game? I haven't seen him on the kill feed. There he is, 0 kills. Is he around farm area? Yes, he is. He's the only person around farm area. There's a lot of people over at launch, so we're gonna hop on board with B-Nate's Gamer right here as he's surrounded by 2 other people. Oscar's here, and then TT Girl is also up at the top. She's actually shooting down at Oscar across the map, not able to land any shots. She's gonna get third party by B-Nate's Gamer right here. She takes a lot of damage. Her armor is popped. Oscar really didn't take any damage there. I don't think she hit him once, so he's able to get out of here unscathed. B-Nate's still opting for a little bit more of a campy approach. We've seen this from him previously. He's not like this in multiplayer, I must admit. He plays more aggressively, but just for BR because it's not where his skill set lies. He's going to play and opt for that approach. Like I said before, when it comes to the best players, you can tell straight off the bat, at least when you're a good player, that somebody is maybe not as confident as other people. And he is definitely one of those players when it comes to Battle Royale. That being said, my device crashed, but let's Splinter, you didn't see it right there, but Splinter actually fell to Weath. I didn't get to see it. Didn't see it happen. We weren't spectating him, but he actually went ahead and fell to Weath. So he's very far down in the standing. I don't know who it's going to be that's going to be able to take out Radley at this point. Everyone's going to want to see Radley fall if they want any chance of winning this. Saying that, let's hop on board with him and see what he has to offer us. Seemingly, there's nobody around him. My iPad is not liking COD Mobile today. I will tell you that much as we're loading back into the game finally. It is not looking good for Splinter. He was my second choice as a player to win this, and he has fallen pretty early on, 2 games in a row after finishing first in the first match. Radley doesn't know that Trident's in here. Remember, he does have the rewind, so if he gets himself in a little bit of a pickle, he can just rewind out of the situation. Robinson, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it, Briska. Shots coming down from Trident. Don't know what that was. Let's actually hop on board with him and we'll see if we can get some concrete answers to whether or not he's confident. Holding a good angle here. It's pretty textbook play. Radley's decided to rewind back. He doesn't want that position. It looks like he's actually healing up for some reason. I don't know if he took any damage right there. It seems like he did. I don't know what he would have taken damage for. Maybe he needed himself or something along those lines, but he did just heal up a couple of armor plates right there. Trident knows that he's there because of course, there is the footsteps right in front of him. Cluster bomb, sorry, is going to come down. No hits on Trident whatsoever. He's opting for the CBR and the Holger loadout. Both players more so at a stalemate right here. Speed Swish shortly behind them both, coming in for a third party. We've seen that many times before, walking down the road. Wow, what a grenade right there. I'm not sure if it hit Trident. I don't think it did, as Radley's going to go ahead and rewind right back into his house because he knows he didn't hit Trident with that flashbang, and he would have pushed if he did hit him. Speed Swish is moving his way down. Trident spots him in the distance. He might go for this. Yep, he's going for a little bit of an aggressive play here. Radley's going to move in from the side. Speed Swish is probably going to fall right now. Radley looking for the third party onto Speed. Might be able to get it off. We'll hop on board with Radley. He's not going to take the fight, surprisingly. Weath gets another kill on Defounder this time. Great play by him. That's 10 points on the board for Weath in this game 3. Trident didn't get the kill on the Speed. Speed was able to move out of that situation entirely and get his way over to the middle of the depot. Good job from him. He's looking a little bit scared, I must admit. He's not too sure what's going on. It looks like he's pointed his gun a little bit lower than what it should be. As for now, however, I want to go back on board with Radley. Him and Trident both just playing a stalemate. Radley knows at this point, unless he dies early in these next 2 games, he's got it secured. He's got it in the bag. He is opting for a little bit more of an aggressive approach. His Trident is ran out. He's got the Mag 10 out in order. He rewinds back, goes for the other angle. Trident does the exact same thing with the rewind, and now they're both kind of at a stalemate once more. Trident's healing up. He's going to go around the corner. He's going to get the shots on to Radley, but Radley lands way more shots than Trident did right there. I'm not sure why Radley didn't go ahead and try and challenge that. Shots are coming in from Swoosh. It looks like they're actually going to go in for the fight right here, and Radley might third party this. Swish is already third party. He's going to move up over to the back end of the broken down building. Another player's coming in, Kafai, for the third party as Radley's up on top of the house. Swish knows he's there as well. Swish is actually going to go ahead and take shots. Radley's going to get that kill. Easy third party from him. Kafai's got the shots down as well. He's not going to be able to pick up that frag. Radley gets 5 more points onto the board. 5 total for kill points this game. Kafai is looking for the kill onto him now. He might go ahead and chuck a nade at him if he has any. He's chilling down by the rundown gas station. Ninja up onto the top. We like to see that. Trident's decided to move out of the area. He doesn't want to take any of this action. Fair enough for him. He's obviously not as confident as maybe Radley would be in this situation. Able to get a third party pick. He was 1 HP. He really didn't need to do anything right there. They're still in the zone right at the center, so they've got a good spot. That's probably why Radley didn't opt to push him earlier, because he's seen just how central he was in the zone, and he knew that he could get a bunch of placement points out of this and pretty much secure at least like 30 points this game off the bat. That's what he's looking for here. He's just looking for consistency now. As long as he doesn't die very early on in any of these games, he'll be in a good position to win. Let's hop on board with Weath. See if he's got any action going on here. He's using the Season 1 Ghost skin. Nope, it doesn't look like anyone is anywhere close to him. He is in the top of the zone, so nobody really landed up there. Oh, it's obvious why they wouldn't go there. It's kind of like a desolate area. If they want some action, they would be able to get it if they were with Radley, as he picks up his 2nd kill on the Kafai. 10 points to the board right now for him, just out of kills alone. Very well played from him. Quick update on the Game 2 rankings. 4 points. Radley sits at a juicy 157 total points. Behind him is Wara at 2nd place with 75 points. So Radley almost doubles 2nd place standings. Splinter was 3rd after the 2nd game with 74 points. Then shortly after that, 4th place went to Groen and 5th went to Toffer. Groen at 56, Toffer at 51. So really, we should be watching out for Wara. But I'm not sure if Wara is still alive. I think he died pretty early on as well. That leaves it all down to Groen. Groen needs to make something happen if he wants to compete at all with Radley. Radley already has 2 kills on the board right here. Somebody needs to take him out as soon as possible if anyone wants to stand a chance of taking off the top spot. Not gonna lie, it's better when ferg hosts. Thank you, DD. I'm not really a hoster by nature or a caster in general. I just like being a pro player and like being really competitive, but I feel like I can offer something pretty unique when it comes to actually analyzing how people are thinking in certain situations, especially somebody like Radley. When I see Radley play, I just know exactly what's going on in his brain and exactly what he's thinking. It's just simply because I was a professional Battle Royale player for Cloud9 in the past for the 2018 and 2019 season. That, of course, was in a different Battle Royale title, but or a couple of different Battle Royale titles. But COD Mobile's Battle Royale is similar. Of course, you have different abilities and stuff that you can use to get out of certain scenarios, which is what Radley, I think, performs really well at with his rewind. He uses it very often. He uses it far more often than maybe I would use it, just to like bait people out and to make them take shots at him so that he understands what weapons they have, what utilities they have. He's definitely a very good player at that. Speaking of somebody who's been very good, Weath, let's hop on and see if he's moved. He has decided to go into the zone more central now. It's about damn time, as the zone's basically kicked his ass out. Trident's moved the whole way up to the top north of the map. I don't know how he got up there without fighting anyone. I didn't see him in the kill feed one time. Raiders moving in from the southeast side, along with TT Girl. B-Nates is still alive, funny enough. Speaking of B-Nates, he just picked up a kill. Let's hop on board with him. Topher. Gonna go ahead and fall to B-Nates. Of course, Oscar's still alive around this area. Ooh. Mod 6 takes out Space. We love to see that from Mod 6. Gaining a little bit of confidence here in the third match. That's 2 kills on the board for him. 10 points total. We'd love to see that from Mod 6. And that also means that he has a total of 20 points this game because he's currently 15th place at least. 20 points coming in for Mod 6. Also 20 points for Radley because he has 2 kills on the board as well. Oscar's just opting to prone around at the top right here. Let's deep dive into where he's at. I can't even make it through the window. Oh, none of the windows are open. It's okay. Yep, he's playing a little bit more scared, more passive. This looks like a Battle Royale title that is in competition with Call of Duty Mobile. I'm not going to name it, but you guys can tell exactly what I'm talking about by this guy snaking around in the grass and being really boring. Sorry, Oscar, I'm calling you out because you're being a snake. We don't like this. Unfortunately, Oscar Lil did. Oscar? I want you to move. Oscar? What is this? Am I allowed to call this out? What the hell is this? What am I looking at? Bruv, we don't accept snakes here in Call of Duty Mobile, mister. I'm out of here. Let's go over to B-Nates. Oh, El Yugers decided he wants a couple of little action over there over at farm, but B-Nates is rotated completely out of that area. He's having none of it. Yoger is probably going to get away with this. Yep, Oscar's rotated around. That's fair enough. He's rotated the whole way out. Where's Weath nowadays? Ah. Is he in the zone? Just outside of it. He'll get an easy rotate in, but Radley's got the best position in the zone right now to cut him off. Melita's shooting at Zara right here. I think both of these players are outside. They are. Mod 6 is right behind Melita. He might be able to get a free kill right here. Mod 6, 3 kills on the board. He's really coming in clutch this game compared to the last couple of games. He does have the brand new completionist camo. Shots are coming out. Multiple shots. Oh, Mod 6 gonna fall to Melita. Now Zara knows exactly where Melita is. 32 health left. Very close fight right there. Kinetic coming in. That might have been why she won the last fight. Raider's gonna fall to Radley. He's getting more points up on the board. Great to see from him. B-Nates Gamer across the mountain over to the side. Melita's gonna go ahead and throw her smoke. Shots coming in with the Arctic 50. Is she able to confirm the kill? It's not looking likely as B-Nates Gamer makes it around the zone, around the hill. What's Melita doing? What are you doing, Goofy? Remember, Zara is still over to her left-hand side, barely in the zone. Shots go down. She's gonna get hit a couple of times right here. Oh, Radley falls! Radley's actually fallen for the first time, and I don't know how long to Daniil, the multiplayer GOAT. Fantastic to see a little bit more competition coming out. He's got 3 kills on the board. That is amazing from him right there. Let's hop on board with the main man, Daniil. B-Nates Gamer picking up the kill on Zara. Another good kill right there. Zone is very small, but nobody is in it. So whoever makes the early play for the mid zone will be in a very good position to win. Game number 3 on Isolated. Of course, we've got one more game after this, which is going to be on the map Blackout. Definitely one of my favorite Battle Royale maps from any game. Daniil knows that with here. I don't think Daniil knows that he's weak in terms of armor plates. He might want to heal up. Of course, he is a multiplayer main, so he doesn't really think about this stuff as much as maybe you and I would. Oh, the ninja's coming in. He's got on top of him. He's going to jump down on him. Oh, he's went invisible. Shots are coming down from both players. Mac 10 versus Weath. I'm not sure what gun Weath has right now, but there you go. Daniil's going to take him out. 4 kills on the board from him this game. That's going to shoot him well up into the leaderboards. 6th place guarantees him 20 points along with 4 kills. That means he gets 40 points total so far. And it looks like he's not done yet, but the zone is closing, so he's going to need to move his way in unless he wants to take a ton of damage and possibly die to it. There he goes. He's going to move out and move back in. No players around him thus far. There is a couple of players ahead. Beania's Gamer being one of them with Groen. Shots coming down from both different players. Groen's one shot. Beania's Gamer is also very weak. He's decided to rewind back. Definitely a terrible rewind as Groen's able to heal himself right up. Beania's Gamer hasn't been able to use any armor plates so far. And Groen's probably full health right here. Yep, there you go. Beania's Gamer going to kill himself. Give no points on to Groen as Groen could have killed him right there with the shotgun. Daniil needs to move into zone. He's going to take a ton of damage. He's doing 5 a tick. Might be able to take Groen out right here. Shoots him from the side. A lot of points. A lot of damage. 64 damage total done by Daniil right there. And Groen's taking a ton from the zone. He might be able to frag him out across. If he can land his shots, he does not, I believe, have a custom. I think that's just a random M4 skin. As Malik is going to die to TT Girl. 2 girls battling out as per usual. Edna, TT Girl, falls to her. Oh, Groen. Made it into the zone. Daniil chilling. 3 people left. It's Daniil, Edna, and Groen. Let's go ahead and go into the 3rd person angle. Daniil just wants to stay alive right now. It's a big zone for 3 players. Groen barely inside of the zone. Ed is over here right in front of Groen. Great positioning by him. He's chosen a fantastic spot to sit at. It looks like Daniil actually has the zone, so it's going to be Ed and Groen that have to move. A lot of loot over here, so Ed's probably fairly looted up right now using the Manta Ray skin. We love to see it. Manta Ray skin obviously being my favorite of all time, other than the Ferg skin. Has to be number 1. I mean, it's me. I've got to be biased towards my skin versus skin, but she comes in a close second, of course. Okay, Ed's opting to go around the right side of the map, over to the east. Jumping down. Interesting. I don't know about this cover strategy of ground right here, but I mean, Groen's out in the open, so they might be able to get a free frag onto that player. Using the hill to their advantage. There it is. Groen and Ed are about to get into a little bit of a mismatch right here as Groen's out in the open. Very little can be done about this situation. Groen's going to fall. Ed's still alive, and Daniil's over across the map at the other side of the zone completely. Full health. Full armor, chilling like a villain. Ed, very low health. Daniil could probably take this player out right here if he lands a couple of shots, and he's not going to be able to land them in time at all. Daniil using his ninja to his advantage. Is he going to be able to get the kill? Yes, he does. Daniil, fantastic gameplay by him right there. I believe he picks up 1st place with 5 kills total, which lands him a net positive 65 points for game number 3. Fantastic. Well played to Daniil right there. A great Latam player that streams on the Trovo site. Let's see the overall scores for game number 3. Like I said, 65 points to the board from Daniil right there. Ed getting 3 kills. That means that they have a total of 47 points for game number 3. Groen, of course, 0 kills means he only has 28 total. And as we go down the list, you can see a couple of 1 kill games, a couple of 2 kill games. Radley had 3, Mod6 had 3, but Daniil was definitely the MVP of that game. I believe that Radley will still be 1st place by a significant margin. But like I said, he fell pretty early that game. Daniil ended up clutching up, and Daniil was in our top 8 going into game number 2, and that was game 3, and he performed okay in game 2, so he could be in contention here to take Radley out of the scenario. But Radley's going to need to fall pretty early on. If he wins the next game, it's over for sure. But GG's very well played to Daniil that game. He was definitely the MVP for sure. Space had 2 kills. He fell way too early. I'm quite surprised, to be honest, by Space and how lackluster his performance has been today, considering how sweaty he was back in the day when it came to Battle Royale titles. But yeah, just to run you through after game 2, of course that was game 3, so The scoring will be different now, but game 2, Bradley was first, War was second, Splinter was third, Grown was fourth, Topher was fifth, TT Girl was 6th, Extreme was 7th, and Daniel was 8th. Daniel, Extreme, TT Girl, Topher, and Grown were all within 10 points of each other. So I think that Daniel has jumped his whole way up into the top 4 scenario. So if he has another great game after that one, he could bounce right up into second, especially if Wara and Splinter end up dying early on. It seems like that's a very likely scenario to happen. For him to just jump a couple more spots and just move his way straight into the thousands of winnings. But yeah, if you just joined the stream, we're about to go into our 4th and final game. This was the scoring for the first match. We'll take it off the screen, however. Here is the prize pool for today's event. $10,000 in total prizes. It's not $10 as I said before. First place gets 3,000, second place gets 2,000, third place gets 1,500, and fourth place gets 1,000. And it goes 500 for 5th, 6th, and 7th, along with 8th, 9th, and 10th get $250 for the total prize pool for today's tournament. $10,000 in total prizes. If you want to see something like this, make sure to subscribe, tell Call of Duty Mobile, tag them on Twitter, tag them on Facebook, interact with them in some sort of regard, and let them know that you want to see more Battle Royale tournaments in the future. And hopefully there will also be more regions unlocked when we decide to do this again, because I would love to see the EU teams compete. I would love to see the Asian teams compete, India, all that stuff, all in the same game. Who cares about ping? All right, let's just get everyone in together, put up a bunch of money, and see who comes out on top. Am I right or am I right? All right, as we get ready for game number 4, who do you guys think is going to win this 4th and final game? My money is actually going to be on Splinter. I think Splinter's going to come back here and hopefully win game number 4 and put himself in the top 3 scenario. After that last one, I think he's dipped down quite significantly, and it's not looking good for him, bruv, unfortunately. Right is right. Yes, sir. Brisket. Ferg is a client to the COD community. You know what? I agree. I don't take myself too seriously, so I agree with your statement. I am a client. I think everyone kind of knows that already. I don't know if you were saying that in a way to, like, make me mad or irk me, but, you know, I agree. Like, when it comes to being a client and messing around, I'm pretty much up there with the top. For sure. Love your content and much love from Australia. Thank you very much, King Zero. I appreciate it, broski. Neutral Warrior in the chat as well. I think I'm winning 10 cents right now. If you do a good game here in the 4th and final match, you'll probably perform pretty damn well. Attachments for the Holger. If you want any attachments or anything like that, you can look up on previous top 5s. I still use a very fast loadout for the Holger when I'm using it. I don't use it in Battle Royale at all. It's not really my Battle Royale gun of choice. I would rather use the CBR or a Mac 10 with a ZRG. That's pretty much my setup for the most part. Sometimes, if I'm feeling it, I'll pull out the XPR just because you may have noticed in a recent game, I got absolutely obliterated by the XPR live on stream. It was crazy. The guy destroyed me. I can't remember his name, but he did very, very well. He did very, very well. For sure. Brisket. Hey, Mod6. I see Mod6 in the chat. Mod6, good job in the 3rd game, man. We were watching you with 3 kills. It was unfortunate death to Melita. I think she had a little bit more health than you. I didn't see your health bar, but I'm pretty sure she had a kinetic, so unlucky in that regard, but you did well there. You did very, very well done. I was actually kind of talking a little bit of smack to you, bro, about how you weren't confident in that 3rd game. I could tell by the way you move around the map that you're maybe not 100% confident, somewhat different to how maybe me, Radley, and Splinter would be running around a Battle Royale map. Confident in the decision making. It's more so to do with decisiveness. Have you ever seen the best people at anything? They're very decisive in what they want, and they're very decisive in how they'll go about it. And it's the same in this game. Like, you need to be decisive in your actions, and you need to be decisive in your shot calling. If you guys watched the Battle Royale tournament from last year, where it was me and Sono teamed up as a duo, Sono knew that I was in charge, I was command, I was the in-game leader, and I was super decisive in the decisions that I made. It's far better. I remember a teammate I used to have, Hot, said this to me, and I never thought about it like this back when I was this was very early on in my pro career. It was maybe within the first 3 months. He said to me, it was a squad Battle Royale pro, a pro league. So there was 4 people per team. But he said to me, basically, it's far better having 4 people doing something wrong than 4 people doing 4 different things and nobody doing anything right because they don't have the backup. So if 4 people go down one way and maybe it's the worst call that could be possibly taken, that's far better than 4 people go down that way and be reliant on each other than to have them all split off in maybe 2s or 3 and 1 and not really understand what's going on. Just as long as there's a decisive call and it's made and people follow it, that's the best course of action. For the Blackout tournament that we played last year, for example, I would say maybe like 95% of my calls were like solid, great calls. And there was 2 that I can think of right now. Obviously, when I play in tournaments, I think about this stuff, even though I'm not a pro player anymore. There was the boat. We got in a boat and we died to the zone. I'm not sure if we would have got across in the motorcycle over to the Nooktown Island. We possibly could have won 5 for 5 of the games. We only won 4 out of 5 and we died to the zone one of the games. But that was a game that we died. That was a bad call for me. And then there was a call that I made to myself to just hold an angle that was slightly wrong. I held an angle very, very exposed in the first match, but we ended up winning that game regardless. I died to Narcs and then came back and killed him a couple times throughout the entire tournament in general. I'd say I have a pretty good hit rate when it comes to like decisive calls, but those are the 2. Like when I make a bad call, I know straight away whether it's a solo call to myself to like take a fight or like a team decision. But yeah, wrapping it around to the point, decisiveness is probably the best trait that you could have outside of mechanical gun skill. It's definitely, and awareness, mechanics, decisiveness when it comes to like the best players in the game, and that's something that I think Radley possesses quite a lot of, especially in this tournament. Ferg, are you a clone of Ferg? What makes you say that? Most best tournament to watch. Thanks very much, DD. Appreciate it. Thank you to the Creator Club for letting me host it. But you delivered big time by IGLing Sonho to get your dog tags? Yeah, I guess. That's what you gotta do, though, when... Yeah. So, like, what was going through my mind right there was obviously get me back. But more so to the point was, like, how can we win this game? And the best way to win the game was to revive me, to like get me back in the action, because obviously 2 players are better than 1. It was a duo tournament, so to get me back into the game was very beneficial. And then I made a call in that game also towards the end of game 1 where I basically sacrificed Sonho to get me into the zone. I was like, smoke, and he obviously basically killed himself to smoke bomber off a path for me to get into the zone and be safe. Otherwise, I would have probably taken a lot of heat, possibly could have died. He was definitely going to die regardless. So we made a, like, I just said, smoke right now. You're going to die. Like, do it. Just smoke. He got the smoke off. He took my decision making into account and he followed suit, and then we won the game. How can I join this tournament? Tournaments like this specifically are set up by the Creator Club. So if you want to try and get your way into that, basically they are looking around for creators. There's 3 different tiers of the Creator Club. There's Elite, Master, and Legendary. You'll probably start in at Elite and then work your way up. And anyone from the Elite, Master, or Legendary rank, I'm pretty sure can participate in this. It's currently only open to North America and Mexico as a beta run, pretty much, as like an incubator. And then I think it will, hopefully, towards the start of next year, they'll open up to more regions because it's been fairly successful in giving content creators assets, skins, and basically developing a community around content creation for COD Mobile. So yeah, if you want to participate in that, make content on any social media apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, any of that. Hey JP, what's up, man? All right, we're going into game number 4, our 4th and final game. So far, Radley is still in the lead. Very well played to him so far. Mark remembers that tourney like it was yesterday. Yeah, Athena. I can still remember like tournaments back when I used to play for Cloud9. Like anything, I can remember all the bad parts because the bad parts will stick with me more, because that, like, analyzing your losses and what you do wrong allows you to be better in the future. So that's why when I do something that's wrong, like the boat thing or the period where I was standing on top of the house, the 2-story house where the brown area is in Blackout, and I overexposed myself, those things stay with me more than maybe the successes, because they like ingrain themselves, like, don't do that again, why would you do that, blah blah blah, you know. Much love from South Africa. Thank you very much, Swizzy Liam. All right, after this game, we'll get to see who wins the entire event. Will it be Radley? I mean, my money was on him from the start, so I'm still going with him up until this last game. I would like to see somebody else win a game. Hopefully, maybe Splinter comes back and wins another. We'll see. We shall see. Brisket. Man, don't shave. I'll probably shave sometime soon. Alright, hold on. Let me take a little sip. Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're into our fourth and final match. Of course, this is on Blackout. The newest map in the COD Mobile VR map rotation. Currently on board with Daniil. A lot of people are going to construction site, actually. We might have to hop on board with those players. Hey, Ken. Ken, you missed it, bruv. You missed the tournament. All right, Splinter is going to be the person that opts down to land in the construction site. Surrounded by Kaffee. The other players actually went further south into the rich houses, what I called it, the luxury homes, where El Yorger is, and then Trident went to Hijack. We've got one player over on Nuketown Island. Lilo actually being able to pick Neutral Warrior out of the woodwork right there, getting her first kill of this final game. Mod 6 falling very early as well to Toffer. 5 points on the board for Toffer as well, going into game number 4. I don't think Splinter has realized that Kafai is right below him. Speaking of good players, however, being Splinter, let's hop on board with Radley and see what he's up to right here. Where did he land? It looks like somewhere around Frack Tower. Yes, it is. Melita is around there. This could be a free kill for Radley if he knows how to make it work, and he usually does. Melita's using the third-person peeker's advantage very well right there. I've seen her move around as soon as Radley peeked out in the open. He obviously has no idea that she's there because he's still going around and looking up. He has 2 close-range weapons, so he can't take a long-range fight. He's going to want to close the gap, and that's not something you can really do with Rewind unless they push and be aggressive towards you, and I don't think anyone's going to do that to Radley, to be honest, especially with his dominance throughout this tournament thus far. He's got a strong lead. All he needs to do now is hold it, not die to Melita off spawn. Founder getting his first kill of the tournament, I believe, thus far. Zara is dead. Got a feeling that Radley's got this. So do I. Briske. So do I. Brandon Armstrong. Oscar able to get a kill onto Wyatt. A lot of kills coming out early here. 4 people dead off the bat. Off drop. A couple more people down in Factory. I might hop on board with them as well. Let's go over to Spade. He's over by Factory. Oscar still alive around here as well. Phoenix Gamer going around by himself. Daniil going to the right side of the map over on the east side. He likes that area very much. He's been there before in the first Blackout game. A couple of players over at firing range. We've got 3 there. Actually, I believe we got 4, so I'm going to hop on board with those guys instead. Space just killed Will Shit. Okay, we didn't get to see too much of that, but he did get him down straight off the bat right there as soon as we switched over. Oscar's still in a fight with Speed. Taking a really bad angle right here. He's pretty exposed, but he gets the nade across the map onto Speed. Swoosh to take him out. I think he screenshotted that because he didn't move anywhere after he did it. Well played to Oscar right there. Fantastic kill by him. Let's hop on board with Space because there's a couple of people over by him in firing range that we've seen just before we were taken off when Willshit died to him. Space and Willshit have gotten 3 fights so far in this tournament out of 4 games. That was the 3rd one of them right there. He's got enough health to take another fight. He's got a pretty decent longer range gun, medium long range gun being the M13, and then obviously the QQ9 to suffice for the close range encounters. Topher is going to go ahead and get out of firing range along with Raider over on the east side. Topher's running. Space is going to see him right here. Space gets some free kill. Little free couple of shots right here. He's actually going to die. Oh my god. Topher destroyed him. Unfortunate for Space right there as Raider has now seen the commotion, seen a kill come down. Is he going to take a fight? No, he's not. He's just going to chill on top of the roof and do nothing about it. Playing a very passive approach. Oster's going to rotate into the zone along with Wara. Bradley's waiting for them on the south side of the zone. Of course, Splinter and Kafai are still alive. Let's hop on board with them instead, as these guys are not going to take any action anytime soon. Ooh, Splinter had no idea that Kafai was there, and he's decided to leave Yoggers up here in the luxury homes, however. Does he know? He's going for the chip terminal. He is using the brand new class that was just added into the game. Seems very, very good. At least how he uses it is very good. I've never seen somebody use it before other than Splinter, and the way he was able to utilize it in a couple of the games earlier in the tournament was fantastic. Kafai's actually shitting over at Splinter with a sniper. Sounds like an XPR or an M21 EBR. Can't tell which one it is, but it sounds like one of those kind of guns. If I could hop on board with him, I would be able to let you know. Where are you, Kafai? It is. It's the EBR. All right, so I was correct. It was one of the two. It was either XPR or the EBR. I'm pretty sure you can't get the XPR off the ground, so it could only have been the EBR off the bat. They're not going to get into a fight anytime soon, so we'll hop on board, see if somebody else is around this area. Steph, Beaniates, and Melita are pretty close to each other. Bradley has moved further into the zone, leaving the southern area of the map exposed and a free rite of passage for War and Oscar. Shots are coming down here. He's able to crack Splinter with the EBR. Splinter still holding his ground right there. Doesn't want to let him into the zone. Pulling off. They really don't need to fight right here, but both players want some points. Splinter definitely wants more points as he's trying to get some more money. You can still shoot him through the wall because it is only a plastic wrap, and obviously you can shoot through the plastic wrap in this game like fences and this blue tarp. Still holding the top of the hill. Splinter doesn't have a very long-range gun like Kafai does. Shots are coming down from Kafai across the map. None of them are going to hit. Splinter actually has a sniper. I didn't even realize Splinter had a sniper to begin with. I thought he had two assault rifle-y guns, like an M13 and something else. Speaking of that, I'm actually going to hop on board with his POV and see what he has. He has a ZRG, able to crack Kafai that time with the shot. He has a ZRG and an AK. All right. All right, you might be able to get a headshot one tap right here if he is able to land the shot. Doesn't know where Kafai is rotating to, but he's definitely rotating around. Splinter didn't see him go into the bottom of the garage, and we're going to go ahead and get out of that fight because nothing's going to come of it for now. I'll hop on board with Groan, I think, instead this time, because Fighter's right alongside him. It's the no-name town just outside of firing range right here, ladies and gentlemen. He spotted him. He's going to land some shots on him. He is exposed. He's going to go ahead and shoot him a couple of times. He's going to be able to pop his armor. That is a lot of damage from Groan. If I was him, I would push that right here. Founder's definitely going to be scared of this interaction. He's not going to want to deal with this whatsoever. Groan doesn't see him on the left side. He could have landed a couple of shots here. He is going to land some more shots there. Able to crack his armor pretty much once more. Jake's going to get a kill onto the extreme caster. The caster falls once again as Groan is going to go ahead and stay in the no-name village towards the middle of the map. Founder, is he going to move around? He is. He's going to go ahead and move around to the west side of the village. He's got the brand new skin on, the brand new mythic skin with an FR and a DLQ. Weird gun setup, I must admit. I'm not sure if I would use that exact combination of weaponry. I don't know if that would be it for me, Chief. You know, it would be it for me, Chief. Seeing who Splinter's shooting at. Is he still around Kafai? Nope, he's going to go ahead and get a loadout drop. He's going to opt for the M4 Thermal Shroud skin. M4's been one of the best Battle Royale weapons recently within the past month or so. TT Girl able to take out Yodger, who actually landed in the luxury homes earlier this game. Shots coming out for Beaniates. Who's he fighting? Where are you, Beaniates? Ah, there's a person right behind you. You shoot him a couple times and then leave? That might be someone we know. It is someone we know, Radley. He's actually not opting to take this fight, and instead he's going to go further into the zone. Okay. That makes sense, because he was right at the bottom of it, so he wouldn't really want to take this fight regardless. Wara is very close to Melita, and then Oscar's shortly behind them. Neil needs to move his way into the zone, and if he gets a car and goes across Rivertown over the bridge, he's going to actually collapse in on Wara and Melita, and might cause a controversy here towards the farm side of firing range. Raiders worked his way the whole way up the eastern side of the map, Middle East. And we've got no northeast, Lillo's mid-east, and Splinter is about to fight someone. Kafai finally dies. Let's go ahead and see what Splinter's doing. Who's he shooting at? Oh, he actually took him out before we could even challenge. It was Groan he took. Well played by Splinter. He's only got 1 kill on the board, however. If he was able to confirm the kill in Kafai, we'd have 2, and that would have been 10 points. But 1 for now. 5 kill points for him. Radley's about to go into some sort of action right here towards the lower side of the map. Shots are coming down. He's going to land a couple, I would assume. It's Ed. So Ed has been in late game a couple of times throughout this tournament. The flashbang doesn't land. I would like to see some shots land, however. Radley's going to go up onto the side of the house. Use it to the best of his advantage. Shots are going down. He does have an AK with some decent attachments on it, along with a Mac 10. He's playing a little bit more aggressively. Remember, he does have the rewind, so if he does get weak, he can just rewind back, and he doesn't need to really worry about anything at all. Wow, what a Nova Gas there by Ed. I don't think that's a play that you want to push on, though, because Radley's still got a lot of health, and obviously he's got a kinetic now, too, so definitely in the best position of this fight, along with the high ground in his favor. Where are you going? I think they're retreating. Ed's not want to take that fight. I'd say that's probably the correct call. Beanies is slowly moving up behind him along with Oscar. They might actually go ahead and get into a little bit of a skirmish here. Let's hop on board with Beanies. Oscar's right beside him to the right on the east side. Further down the hill, but he is working his way up the hill, right? Yes, he is. So Oscar and Beanies are shortly behind Papu Radley and Ed. Beanies is actually going to see him. Shots are coming down. Oscar's shooting at Beanies. Beanies shooting at Oscar. Oscar goes ahead and rewinds outside of the zone. It's not looking good for Oscar. He doesn't have any armor, and he's very, very low health. It's probably going to die to the zone right here, if anything. I don't think he can outrun it. I think he's too far back. I think that's all she wrote for Oscar right here. Is he's sitting on 12 health. He used the rewind well there, but yep, and he just used it again. So Oscar's going to go ahead and die outside of the zone. A little bit of a weird Elgato crash right there, but it's back. Unfortunately, P-Nates doesn't get the kill for that. Looking on board with Radley again as he moves his way down to the luxury homes. A place that I'm pretty fond of just because of the Blackout tournament 1 year ago. That's a pretty significant area for me, especially with the SKS marksman rifle. Splinter has been spotted by Radley. It's looking like, yep, there he is. He spotted him. He wants that loadout drop, however. Is Splinter going to be able to take Radley out as he goes for the loadout drop? Here it is. Will he be able to spot him? He doesn't get him. He didn't even shoot at him. Wow, that was a misplay by Splinter there for sure. I think he got a little bit scared there as he knew that it was Radley on the loadout drop. Obviously that he did die to Radley before pretty decisively, so Cover's in this house, reminding me of a player in the past being Miney. Camping in the bottom. Using the rewind to get out of the house. I don't know if that was the play, to be honest there. Probably could have just stayed in the house and been chill. Splinter up on top. He does have the high ground. Radley does have a good wall, though. When you prone behind that wall, they can't see you on top of the house. I think they designed this map with that intentionally in mind. As Radley's going to go ahead and rewind back. Splinter knows he's rewinded. Now Topher's going to go ahead and try and third party from behind on top of the roof. Splinter may die here from a third party. He is going to get third party. Splinter goes down to Radley once more, and Topher's going to come in with the third party. He's going to be able to take down Radley right here. He's not. He's actually going to retreat back. A scared little wussy. Topher decides not to take the fight with Radley and leaves Radley ample time to heal up and go on about his day. Well played Radley right there in getting Splinter out of the game. Unfortunately for Splinter, he gets third party once more, and that's him out for the tournament. Placing pretty lackluster compared to where I thought he would for this particular event. Unfortunately for him, Topher decided to third party him, and we'll move on to, I believe, Daniel, as he's very close by somebody, being Wara. These two guys are in contention for the second place spot. Who's going to kill? Is it going to be Wara or is it going to be Daniel? Shots coming down from both directions. Wara needs to reload. So does Daniel, and he's able to pick up the frag. First kill of the fourth and final game. Well played to Daniel right there, as he's going to try and get into the zone as quickly as possible, as he's very, very far out. He's probably going to land his eyes on Jake sometime soon over on the eastern side of the map, as Jake is just moving his way up, trying to get in. With the TikToking connoisseur is right up top as well. Topher's able to pick up Beanies Gamer, which I'm surprised about because Topher was actually around Radley. Is Radley still in that action? It doesn't look like he is. He was a bit further away. Now he's coming back. He's seen the shots, he's seen the kill, and he wants a little bit more placement and kill points as Topher's moving his way around. He's out in the open right here. Radley's going to take full advantage of this. He's heard him. He's heard Radley. Must have a pretty good headset on. Deciding to hide in the bush. I mean, your skin doesn't really blend in with it. You're going to go for the push, I understand. Bradley's got 1 kill on the board, 5 total points in terms of kills. Jake also opting for a little bit more of a passive, snaky approach. We've seen that in other battle royales in the past. Usually not the strategy for this one, but I guess it works. It is a fairly open zone, so I can understand why they're doing that. Neil trying to move his way into zone. They must have spotted each other in the past. Let's see what Radley's doing. He's trying to win his second game of the tournament. He had a very decisive 13 kill win earlier, which was incredible. It's the highest kill win we've seen so far. Nobody's even had half those kills in a win on any of the other matches. Radley's moved his way up instead. He has been at the southern side of the zone the entire game. Waith up top here. Like I said, TikTok connoisseur chilling at the top of the mountains. A good spot to be at. He might be able to take Radley out here right here with the high ground. I think it's going to be a very, very good position for him to be in. Unfortunately for him, Radley's just going to rewind back and there's going to be nothing more said about it. And then probably Waith would get third party by Jake in the back anyway. Oh, he's looking around. Let's hop on board with him and see if he's noticed him. Yep, he sees him right there. He knows exactly where he is. He's just not taking any shots on him. He might get a little bit closer and then decide that he wants to take some fights. Is he going to go for it? He's not, because Radley's going to fall off the mountainside. Interesting play by him. I think he's going to come back up though, isn't he? Oh, he rewinded midair. Now he spotted Waith the TikToker. Shots are coming down. 184 health left for Radley. That's a little bit lower than what he had earlier when he had his kinetic armor up. Now Jake wants a little bit of this action. He's going to come in for the third party over on the left-hand side. He's spotted Waith the TikToker out in the open. That's not going to look good for him right here. Another third party coming in the favor of Radley to help him out. Daniil picks up another kill here on Lilo. Shots coming down from Waith. He's trying to take out Radley. It's not going to be the case, however, as Radley moves his way around the rock. Probably his regen, one of his rewinds as well. Yes, he has. He's able to use a rewind once more. So whenever somebody fights him and he doesn't feel comfortable in that scenario, he's just going to rewind back straight away. Shots are coming down from both players. Waith's going to go down to Radley. Now all is left is Jake for the third party. He's not going to come down quick enough. He went to the opposite side. He went over left and he's not even going to try and take the fight. Radley gets away with it again twice in this match. He's came in, got a third party assist and able to pick up the kill because of it. Both of his kills have been from a third party. Well played to him for putting himself in those kind of scenarios. An interesting smoke grenade right there. Topher on top. Actually not on top, on the second floor of the garage. Shots are coming out. I believe that's Jake who's shooting right there onto Trident. Trident and Topher now on the same floor of the garage. Topher knows where Trident is. Is he going to be able to get the kill on him? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Just about gets away as Trident uses the rewind. And now Jake knows that Trident is right there. Jake, take your chance right now. Get your first, your second kill. Well played to him. Radley's coming in for the third party once more again. Jake is going to go ahead and that was just terrible. I don't even know how to cast that. He just killed himself. And he's going to get the kill anyway. Radley, another third party kill from him. 3 for 3 on third parties this game in the fourth game of the Creator Invitational. 250 health. He's pretty much got max if he had a kinetic. He would be right up there at the top. The player just decided they wanted to use their airborne class. Interesting. Daniil's over here. Radley spotted him. Daniil's out in the open. It's not looking good for him. Another player goes down. Zygnus TT girl gets deal with it. Straight out of the lobby. Topher decided the third party Radley from behind, which is great because that gives Daniil a chance to get into the zone. Is he in the next safe zone, however? No, he is not. He's going to need to follow suit straight over to the western side and try and get into the zone. He's using the EBR. He does have a custom build for it. That is a good gun to use with a custom. And then he's opting for the Mach 10 custom as well. So he's got a close range and a very long range weapon. TT girl on the top of construction site, along with, I believe, Melita. Yep, she's up there as well. Let's go ahead and get a bird's eye view of what they're looking at. Yeah, they're looking at each other right now. They want to take each other out because they both have the best spot in the zone with the bird's eye views. I'm going to go ahead and look and see what Radley's thinking about right here. He's just trying to survive, honestly. He wants to get another win. In my opinion, I would just go for the highest placement point play. And when there's 5 people alive, that's definitely just staying alive. You get more points for a placement point than you do for a kill at this point. But Melita is going to fall to TT girl. She was very weak in that interaction. Almost one shot, I would say one shot. Daniil is over here. Radley spotted him. I want to hop on board with that. Shots coming down from both players. Radley also needs to move into the zone. Daniil's going to opt for the left-hand side over in the south area of the zone. interestingly enough, Radley's going a little bit more aggressive over here on the eastern side. He's more so used to using the southern side for this particular game. There he is, popping back in. I don't think Daniel can really do anything about that. TT Girl is actually fallen down off the top of construction site. It must not be in the zone as well as what she would like to have been. Topher's still alive. He's played very passive this game. He's got a lot of kills though. How passively he's played. He just likes to hold these angles, third person peek everyone. 4 players left in this zone. This has been the most hectic zone for this particular tournament thus far. Radley might fall here to Daniil. He's not going to be able to secure the shots. 10 bullets in a magazine. If he had 20, he probably would have got off with that. Maybe even a 15. Now, TT Girl is going to kill Daniil from behind with her Manta Ray skin, looking as sharp as ever, using the AK-47 with a switchblade as her secondary. She has no idea that Topher's right below her. Absolutely no clue. He's just camping as per usual, trying to get some placement points. I like that. I like to see some strategy play a part in these games other than just fully sweating out aggression. Bradley's going to go ahead and rewind back into the zone. That was a great play by him. He's going to lose a little bit of health right here, but TT Girl's probably in the best position as she's opting for the third party. Radley should fall here. Unless Radley can pull this out of his ass, I don't know how he wins this. There it is. This is it. This is the decision right here. Radley can win this right now. There he does. Radley wins again. Able to get away from the fire of 2 opposing players. He's able to finish first for the second time in this tournament. That is, wow. Well played to Radley. I don't even think we need to cover who is the winner of this entire Creator Club Invitational. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We only need to find out who's second, third, fourth, and fifth. Because I'm pretty sure it's Radley. I mean, I'm 100% sure. He did fantastic in this tournament. Picking up 4 kills for that last game with a win. That gives him 60 points total for game number 4. And that leaves him with 248 points, I believe, for the entire event. Fantastic play by him. I knew coming in that he was going to be a great person to watch. And he definitely performed. But yeah, thank you to the Creator Club for letting me host this event. And we'll see who is in the top 5 in just a moment, once the points have been added up. But yeah, great play by Radley. He's definitely the winner in my opinion. Zygnus TT Girl, she was pretty high up there in contention after the first 2 games, but she dropped off in the third. In my opinion, it will be Radley first, Daniil second. I want to say TT Girl third. I can't remember when Groen died. I'm going to say Weath. No, I'm going to say Groen or Splinter fourth. And maybe Wara fifth. We'll see. We shall see, broskies. But yeah, well played to Radley right there. Fantastic gameplay from him throughout the entire event. He really didn't fall or flunder at all throughout the whole tournament. Well played to him. WTF, Ferg making Chewbacca noise. When did I make a Chewbacca noise, Cisco? Hey, yo, Cisco, bruv. Listen, dude. My name on that game that was just released is not Ferg, bro. But I was playing in that team. This is just a complete off topic, by the way. I was playing in that team. The other day, yesterday, or whenever it was. It plays by Radley and amazing hosting from iFerg. Thanks very much, Brandon. I think it's safe to say, chat, that we should probably do another one of these in the future and incorporate as many creators as possible. If that's something that is feasible for the Creator Club to do, then we will definitely do that. But yeah, fantastic plays by Radley. He's a Facebook gaming streamer. If you want to go and check him out, he streams on Facebook gaming. Very, very well played by him. Definitely the MVP of the entire thing. He completely washed the competition. Absolutely dominated. All right. Make that Chewbacca noise again. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. Why is Mygo not playing? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why Mago's not in this. I'm not sure. I can't give you an answer on that. Fergie's the #1 caster. Thank you for hosting, Fergie. Thanks very much, Jack, for playing. I appreciate it. And congratulations for joining the Creator Club, by the way, Brisket. You too, Ad. I'm joining the Creator Club as well. And Wara as well, all in the chat. Thanks very much, KJ, for the compliment, dude. Me, Broski. But yeah, I'll show you guys the prize fill, just for anyone who missed it. And it was $10,000 total. Radley's gonna get $3,000. I think Daniil will get 2,000. I'm pretty sure they were first and second, which was surprising. I thought Splinter would be a little bit further up there. I'm not sure where he placed entirely. He might have even fallen out of the top 5 towards the last game right there, but it was well played to him regardless. Number 10 for Radley? Bro, he was first. There's no way he was 10th, right? Thanks very much, Splinter, for coming out, dude. And congratulations on joining the Creator Club. Brisket. Me, Brisket. Thank you, Steph. Thank you for playing. And no, thank you very much for playing, Brisket. Wow. Till 10th, they get prizes. Yeah, 10th place will still get $250. Hopefully, they spend it on something that will be beneficial towards them making content in the future. And whether it's for Call of Duty Mobile or for anything that they want to do in their life, hopefully they'll use it and benefit from it. Ferg, you look way older than you did back when I watched. Yeah, it's because I have a beard, bro. When I shave the beard, I look very, very young, Xander. I look very, very young. I wish my $100,000 CP was real dollars. Imagine, Athena, $100,000 straight into the bank. Yeah, Radley gets $10, guys. $10. It's not 10,000. It's $10, by the way. $3 for Radley. Yeah, well played to everyone who participated. Well shit, well played, bro. Brisket. I love saying that. Brisket. 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 Ferg with a beard is Daddy Ferg. Okay, this is getting a little bit sussy, though. Isn't it, though, Cisco? Don't worry, Cisco. I won't put you in a video. Or will I? Or will I? Don't worry. I don't upload videos, Cisco, of games when they're in beta usually. Or any kind of limited software release or anything like that. You don't have anything to worry about. I just like to play it. That's why I changed my name and stuff when I'm in that, so people don't do it to me. I changed it straight away. Brisket. You want me to say it? I got you. Very big shout out to Los Chegas from Costa Rica. Shout out Los Chegas. Thanks very much, Richard, for watching the tournament. Now that you know I get out of here. Dude, listen to Cisco Brisket. I was the one that was absolutely shredding. Like, bro, I killed 3 with 1 mag at one point. It was crazy, Brisket. Bring a Mod 6 for a boxing fight for next tournament. He would absolutely obliterate me. Respectfully, Mod 6 would take me out straight away. I would stand no chance against such a manly man like Mod 6. He is actually, like, way superior to me in physical strength, bro. I can just look at that guy and be like, yep, dad strength. Yep, military strength. You know what I mean? He is actually cracked when it comes to physicality. Way, way superior. Much love, Growan. Thank you for participating in the Creator Club Invitational, man. I hope to see you come back for the next one. Yeah, Cisco. I was sent a clip of like you guys all freaking out. And you were like, it's Ferg. Is it Ferg? Wait, is it Ferg? Is his name Ferg? But stuff like that. And then like Wim was like, I can't do anything. They're beaming me. Oh, dude, I was chuckling, bro. Shout out Madman for finding that. Respectfully. Where's Odinwire? I'm not sure. I haven't seen Odinwire upload Call of Duty Mobile in quite some time, man. I haven't seen him. Mod 6 versus Bobby would be pretty fun. I agree. That would be a good matchup. Indeed, me brisket. Bert became a father? I did not. I did not. But yeah, for sure. Radley, congratulations. We already know. Why didn't Narco participate? Basically, it was only for the selected regions that are participating in the Creator Club, which is the North American and the Mexican region. Once they open it up to a little bit more regions, which hopefully will be worldwide sometime soon. I have no idea about it. It could be, it could not be. And we'll be able to do something like this again on any Call of Duty title. I'm thinking maybe the Creator Club might transfer over to multiple Call of Duty titles. I really don't know too much about it because I'm not in the process of making it. I was only really asked about what I thought of certain creators when they first implemented it. But as far as nowadays, I really don't know much about it. Other than that, the plan is to basically open it up in the future. And when they do, I would assume there'll be more events like this. Except there will be more players. So instead of maybe 30 or so players, there might be 90 players, like 30 players from each region. And that would be insane. Maybe there might be a bigger prize pool as well, depending on who... Friggin' Cisco, bro. Depending on who participates. And how big we can make the event. For sure. Cisco's mad. Oh, Cisco. I got the clip, bro. Like, I have it. It's on Drive. It's on Google Drive. Shout out Mad Dad for getting that. For sure. We're scared. All right. I believe this is the scores of the game 3. So I'll show you guys these scores really quick. And just so you can get a feel for what they should be here in the last game. So this is what they were after game 3. Radley was on top. Daniil was pretty close behind. Obviously, like I said, Radley won. Like, he had to have won that. And he finished with 248 points, something like that. And Daniil, I think, like I said, Daniil should have been second. Well, to be honest, everyone there was kind of who I expected to be in the top 5. Except for maybe Splinter. I'm not sure how he did in that last match. We know he got third partied by Radley, which was a shame, but I'm not sure how far into the game it was. It was pretty late, but I don't know if it was like top 15 or top 10 late. I'll get you next time. So I just get Cisco. I don't mind dying to you, bro. Like, it doesn't bother me. I changed my name and everything. Like, nobody knows who I am. Not even the people I play with know my name anymore. We were just playing together yesterday. By the way, my name was not Ferg. Like, that wasn't me. That was Kaislo. After I streamed, I just never go by the name Ferg when it comes to any kind of releases. I like to go by different names. Even in COD Mobile, I always like to go by different names. But yeah, we should get the scoreboard up on screen very soon. We're just waiting for the graphic to be made. But yeah, I enjoyed myself tonight, chat. Did you guys enjoy the tournament? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed casting. It's not often I get to do stuff like this. Like, it's obviously not like a weekly thing, but recently we've been doing a lot more than what I'm used to, and I actually really enjoy it. It's just something different. Who was I playing with? It was me, Kaislo, Ken, and Sonho. Obviously Sonho's trash. I'm only kidding. Ferg not even paying attention to the scores. I am. The scores are up on the screen for game 3, but I'm just waiting for game 4. I would have it up if I had it already. Fergington W, go hard, to be honest. Yes, sir. Who would you consider number 2 in COD M? What do you mean, Lee? Number 2 for what? For skill? Why are you asking for number 2? Don't you only care about number 1 for skill? Unless you're talking about content creation, then I would probably say when COD M was in its prime, it would probably have been Ice. Ice COD M. He made really good videos, and they were very unique. Like, I heavily can get behind somebody who makes unique content. Going into this next year, I think you'll start to see a lot of people copycat my style, which is great. Like, it's fine and all. It'll probably do okay for them, but they won't really be able to make a lane for themselves if they just copy what I do, which is exactly what I've seen maybe 5 or 6 creators do it recently. And it's good. Like, it does look nice. The only problem I would say to them is that they're like, anyone who watches me and who sees their video is going to be like, this is like a less ferg video, if that makes sense. Whereas Ice was very different in his approach. He was like a big memer, and it was great content. I loved Ice's videos. He still makes them from time to time. If you want to check out Radley, you can check him out on Facebook. He streams on Facebook very, very regularly. Very regularly. Or can you curate tips and tricks for... I can't say the name of that game because this is COD Mobile exclusive stream. But yeah, I will. I will for sure when Global is up. Bobby's like 10? What do you mean? Tunib for you is great, by the way. Yeah, I like Tunib. I don't have like any like negative experiences with any of the COD Mobile community members. I love them all. They're all great. I met a lot of them in London too. We had a good time together. For sure. Everyone gets along really good. Well, at least I get along with everyone really good. I have no beef with anyone. Just host Nigerian lobby, please, Ferg. They should be, if they open up Creator Club to worldwide, then Nigeria will be able to participate. They would be in the South African, or the African region, sorry. They would be in the African region. For sure. Hey, Smallest Spark, what's up, dude? We just wrapped up the tournament, man. We're waiting for the scores to come in, and then I'll put them on the screen. Brisket. So, my guess it was like Radley, Daniil, TT Girl, Groen, and Splinter or Wara, but I'm not too sure where they ended up finishing. But this was game 3. Well, we should have game 4 in the next 2 minutes. Actually, in the next 1 minute. It should. I should get the file for that, and we should be good to go. Watched you in Vlog London. I didn't make a vlog, but I was in a couple of vlogs. I know that. I think I was in Bobby's just a smidge. And then I was in a couple of other people's as well, yeah. I'm not really much of a vlogger, I'll be honest. I'm not really a vloggy kind of person. I just don't have much to say about stuff like that when I'm vlogging. Anyway, here is the scores on your screen right now. The final scores, as you can see, Radley on top. I predicted it right, 248 points. We tracked him the whole way through the tournament. He was my favorite to win it all from the start, and he did win it. Daniil Gaming performed absolutely amazingly, also with 116 points. TT Girl shortly behind him with 107. Groen with 84, tied with Topher. I believe the tiebreaker was decided based on kills total. So Groen obviously won that. He gets $1,000. A shame for Topher, unfortunately. He only gets 500 instead of the 1,000. If he had got one more point, he would have got more. Splinter coming in at the 6th place spot. Wara as well, getting 500. Ed getting 500. Weath actually performed pretty well there as well. $250 for him, and Extreme also $250. But yes, congratulations to Radley for absolutely obliterating the competition in every single game that he took part in today. Fantastic performance from him. As you can see, I've got the #1 cap on here from Call of Duty Mobile, and Radley was #1 today, so congratulations again to you, Radley. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys in the next live stream or video, depending on which you watch next. Do something that will help you mentally, physically, or financially with the rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys in the next content that I produce. All right. It's been a pleasure, guys. Live with purpose. Thanks, Creator Club, once more for having me cast this event, and make sure to check them out. All right, chat. I'll see you guys later. Bye. See you later, alligator. See